She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real. You hit in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money. Money in the bank. Come on with a dank. Scrolling in the tank. Rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to Whatever Waits Live at WoodSports.com. He's joined by Spin More.
That's got to be a new record of dropping your pen. Yeah. So Easy sits there with like 6 pens around him because he
drops them.
He gets fidgety and he drops one, at least one, every show.
Actually,
he just dropped one literally as soon as the show started.
One time, someone's dad, or the dad didn't comment, but he told the person to comment for me to stop.
Yeah, clicking your pen. Yeah, hey, it's fun. We all got our ticks.
Shout out to all of you guys that are brave enough to listen to us aloud without headphones in.
Yeah.
That's risky business.
That is risky business.
Especially with this guy. Yo, speaking of that.
Dude, Unky shit. Laying the lumber,
bro,
dude.
why do you sound like a gorilla?
He's a big man, dude. He was laying it down.
His rhythm, though.
He was snorting a lot. Hey, Unc was laying down.
He was.
I love Shannon Sharp. That was
laying it down.
It's not Paul Pierce level, because it looks like it could have been. That almost happened to me earlier today.
You're jerking off?
Well, no, not while I was having sex, but I accidentally started a live stream on Instagram. I was in the back. I was trying to post the story, and then me and Noah and Brady started arguing about something. And before I knew it, I look at my phone. It's like 2, 1. I was like, oh, he canceled.
How does that happen though?
It's like because when you're taking like a story or something on Instagram, if you swipe over too many times, it's live.
He was clearly, his head was in the game. But
he was probably on his phone first, and then threw it to the side and started.
Here's the other question: Can we play
the girl
it on the
set him
show?
up? No, we cannot play
just
that.
The audio.
I don't want to play that on the show.
Yeah. I mean, look, too.
If you guys don't know, we're talking about the chat. Just real quick, Chris. I give some context to the story. Shannon Sharp went live from his Instagram, and there was a whole lot of fucking going on.
It was, he was in the middle of rearranging.
Literally.
Yeah. My balls was hot.
Get it in, though. Shorty was going crazy. And you can tell she was fake. Unless she's really good at faking. She might be a hoe.
Yeah, I mean,
hoes are good at faking.
Hey, you know what? Let me hit that.
Maybe they're not.
Shout out to Uncle Shannon, Uncle Shay Shay.
Yeah, Shay Shay getting it in. Well, at least we know he's not because of the purse allegations. And
that's what I was going to say.
There were allegations.
Yeah, at least we know,
You think that was intentional to put that out there and just kind of?
Maybe it was could have been a PR move.
Could have been.
Paul Pierce's was still the best.
Could have been a PR move.
For sure, could have been a PR move.
Paul Pierce's was great because it wasn't an accident. He was live,
he
talking into the mic with strippers and blunts everywhere.
But also, he shouldn't have got fired.
Shouldn't have gotten fired for that.
That's a Saturday.
That's.
You know what I'm saying?
That was awesome. I was waiting for Rachel Nichols to walk.
And there was nothing. Now that actually would have been crazy.
Dude, that would have been.
That would have been wild.
That would have been legendary.
I think she was with Jimmy.
Pro-ho all day.
Got to be.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know. No, this Paul Pierce stuff, he should not have got fired.
No.
Either way, yeah. Shout out to Unky Shannon Sharp. Welcome to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm Easy. Spin More Rax.
Hello.
I'm Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick.
Go.
Caleb the Explosive. Chris, what were you going to say? Just the allegations?
That was where I was getting to is I think it could have been a little bit of a PR move to let everybody know.
Yeah.
That's
or
I still got it.
Yeah.
I still got it.
It could be.
Well, honestly, it really could have because two different outlets posted that alongside with him, just flexing, shirtless.
Yeah.
Why would we need
That's
that
PR.
next to that? The video of itself,
Hey, here's the image to match the audio.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
right.
Yeah, shout out to Unky
right.
Shannon Sharp. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Echo named me St. Brown. I have a podcast called
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St.
And
Clown.
I didn't get to listen to the whole thing yet, but they had Frank Ragnow on.
I bumped it.
Pro.
What?
I can't even read that comment from MVW.
I'm going to go look now.
Aggressive.
Anyway, he asked him what his favorite song was, and they had this interaction. I thought it was hilarious. I'll share with you guys.
Who's your favorite musical artist?
Oh. I'm gonna go with probably like I like older music.
That's fine.
So like the Styx
The Sticks.
or like Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. Have you heard of them? EQ?
No, have you?
No. No.
I was a little that.
No, it's all good. Tom Petty. The Sticks.
Yeah,
It's
Sticks.
like
I got it.
it's like,
I got it.
It's like 80s rock.
Wait, let me see
Okay.
this. Sticks.
They got a hit song that everyone knows or no?
Like
a-
come sail away. I'm sailing away.
The Sticks Band. Oh, I see it right here. The Sticks Band.
No, search the Styx, STYX, come sail away.
Too Much Time on My Hands. Is that a popular song?
Gosh, you guys really need to get out more. Holy smoke.
Set an open course for the virgin sea.
Frank Ragnall's funny as fuck. Gosh, you guys need to get out more. Jeez.
I've got to
But also,
be free.
that is not the part of the song I would sing if I was trying to get somebody to recognize the song.
not
I
at
would
all.
go straight to the "Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with
No,
me."
you gotta start it from the beginning.
No, dude. When you're trying to get somebody to know the song, they're not going to recognize it from there.
So
it's that.
Yeah.
All day.
Exactly. I was expecting Frank to come out in song.
Yeah.
And he did not come out at all. I was expecting to come sail away.
So, yeah, like if he would have sung that part, Amon-Ra might have like no. I don't know if I'm more just putting Amon-Ra just not knowing or just Frank missing that. It was there all day. But either way, I messaged Graham Glasgow to. I said, you got. I didn't use the word I was originally going to use because 9/11, never forget. But I told him to steal the. Oh no, yesterday was. No, it's today. Who changed it to 12? Your high ass.
Up to my
Shut the fuck up.
sang to me that
Turn 'em off.
song of hope.
Either way, I told him steal the aux and put my man on game. I got it in the locker room. Would that kill the vibe?
Yeah,
Come sail away in the locker
Yeah,
room?
offensive lineman should have a say on the
That
aux.
would be, dude, that's a banger.
Yeah, that's a banger for sure.
I want to record it. I want to get the awkward interaction.
It's
Everyone's
so-
like, what the fuck?
That is an
Yeah.
all-time classic song.
That's a banger. For sure.
Super hilarious that the St. Brown brothers do not know it. You know, they grew up in California, just like maybe like a different vibe, different way that
guess
John
so,
Brown
man.
raised them. Then
Yeah.
they don't know Tom Petty either.
Tom Petty's
I thought
awesome,
Tom
too.
Petty was
All right,
like,
so-
Yeah.
come on.
She's
So
a good
let me confess
girl.
something.
Loves
You didn't know
her
Tom Petty
mama,
either?
Didn't give. I mean, I know that song.
Loves Jesus.
Not Tom Petty specifically. When he said Tom Petty, initially I thought Steve Miller Band, Joker.
Girl. She's
So, I
crazy
mean,
about Elvis.
that's about it.
Loves horses.
You mute him.
And her boyfriend, too.
Till he sobers up over there.
Weirdest switch of all time. Because he does that verse, and then the next verse he goes, all the vampires walking through the valley. It's like, Tom,
What the hell?
where the fuck did the vampires come from? And I'm free.
That's the best part of that
My
song.
voice still
The rest
isn't
of
back
it's
yet.
I know.
American Girl banger.
Free. Oh, yeah, dude.
She was
An American girl.
Banger.
I don't know. I think if you guys are hyping him up a little too
No.
much. Rest in peace, though. I
Is
know.
Jack and
Yeah,
Diane,
I
is
do.
that Tom Petty, too?
No.
What's Jack and Diane?
Oh, about
Little
Jack.
Diddy. About
All right.
Jack and Diane.
Oh.
Two American kids growing
Growing
up.
up.
Oh,
It's
John
hard,
Mellencamp.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Sucking on chili dog. Outside the taste of freeze. That's the
God.
best part of the song.
That's the
Sucking
newest
on,
drop.
There's literally
Newest
bands.
drop.
Caleb, are you familiar with it? I mean, you got to know the songs, but did you know?
Oh, he got it. No,
Dude,
Tom
you
Petty.
guys, John
He has-
Mellencamp?
Yeah, no,
Come
I'm
on.
familiar. I'm familiar.
I guarantee,
you're
I
from
guarantee
Richmond.
Frank
Yeah,
Ragnar
what am I
knows that
thinking?
song. Oh, yeah. Life goes on. That's a banger, dude.
Stop looking me in the eyes. when
Benny,
you
we're
sing.
getting. If your voice was back, this
I
would
know.
be so much better.
I know.
You know what's crazy? My voice is kind of gone, but when I'm projecting it, then it's back. Like if I talk normal, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of good right now, though.
Where was it? Running Down on a Dream. Yeah, Tom Petty. Dude, Tom Petty's got bangers, man.
Got the hits.
We
for
won't
sure.
back down. You won't back down.
Boys,
One of the saddest scenes of all time. In Barnyard, when his dad's fighting all the coyotes and he dies. Stand my ground, and I won't back down. He's fighting all the... Dude, that's a great movie. We talked about that last week, I think.
Barnyard overrated.
yeah, a couple weeks ago, boys, I told you I had Tom Petty's greatest hits in my car along with Eminem greatest hits. I had one and I had both.
I thought you were about to say. I swear.
So I didn't have an antenna in my car.
I thought you were about to say your friend's uncle's on a Tom Petty cover band.
No, it's not a Tom Petty cover.
I get us tickets, guys. I got the hookup. My friend's uncle's on a cover
it's
band.
the guys that sing. God, yeah. All right, back to you boys.
Damn. I looked up Tom Petty songs, and Rolling Stone has his top 50.
In today's show,
just show me the top 10.
we'll be talking about the Buccaneers matchup. Finally getting into that a little bit. The Detroit Lions released an injury report with some surprising names on there.
Breakdown?
We will give our reactions to that as well. We got the Carlton Davis revenge game, which I got to grab some clips from him speaking with the media today as well. And a bunch of that plus. Once this guy's done singing, talk about the Red Hot Tigers.
He's got bangers.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
How about
yes,
them
sir.
Tigers?
Or do we not? Because last time we did kind of curse
we
him a
do.
little bit.
We do.
Oh, we
I know
have
it's
to.
Yeah.
line season, but this thing's for real.
Yeah,
I know it's for
it's
last
for
time you guys
real.
went crazy. Then
Yeah.
Kyler Montero,
flip switch a little bit.
had a 96 pitch shutout where he
Complete
faced
game.
Schematics, they call
complete
it.
game shutout where he faced the minimum amount of batters because he only gave up 3 hits and they were all immediately eradicated by double plays. He looked electric, man. The dude was efficient. I know it's the Rockies, but you still like to see your young pitcher go out there. And then the offense was just teeing off. Riley Green on base 3 times. Colt Keith with 2 hits.
Oh,
Parker
whoa.
Meadows.
Hold on.
We go to the back, and you're sitting there. I walk into the room. Caleb's like, Parker Meadows lead off home run. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
It was
Riley
awesome.
Green, base,
Yeah.
base-
We've got our own Tiger segment, but because we were just talking about music, and it's the only time we talk about this before it's old news. How was Lil Wayne not doing the fucking Super Bowl in New Orleans?
Yeah.
I love Kendrick.
Jay-Z.
Don't get me wrong.
Is he a good performer
Jay-Z
live?
is the person who picks.
Yeah, but it's
That's
not.
so whack. Beyond whack.
That's
Garbage.
getting over. Okay, the Jay-Z
Garbage.
part of it though is getting overblown. Jay-Z was also the same guy who paid the $14 million that Lil Wayne owed in taxes, and then signed him to a $50 million deal. Like, Jay-Z has looked out for Wayne. They have a relationship.
I bet he
It's-
comes out.
I'm pretty sure you don't get paid for the Super Bowl.
He should come. He
No,
should
you
come
don't.
out
You don't.
and they
But
should
I'm
do.
talking about previously. Remember when Wayne was getting,
How
was
do you?
getting taken
That's
advantage
such a
of?
miss, bro.
He's gonna come out. I guarantee he comes.
Yeah,
out.
he comes out. But look,
They do
this
6
year
foot
They got
7
they got to
this
come out.
year
with
Because
alone-
something
Kendrick's
I'm
got
not-
a crazy verse to 6
Yeah.
foot 7 foot.
What am I,
And
my llama bean doing?
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
If Wayne
That's
just comes
Kendrick
out to
on?
that would be crazy.
No, it's
I
Corey
think Wayne
Guns.
and Hove are coming out because like Kendrick said, literally his quote was, "They picked the right one. I'm gonna remind the whole world why hip hop is the best genre." Like he's gonna span multiple generations. He's gonna get household names. There's only like 8 household names, and 4 of them were in the last like 2 Super Bowls with the Eminem, Dre, and all them.
The
So
Wayne is a miss.
no, it's the best of both worlds. You have to do it after the run Kendrick had this year. Like you're talking about the run he had was one of the biggest
Don't
years.
care.
It rivals 50 Cent.
You're
all
in
of
New
that.
Orleans, and Lil Wayne's one of the greatest ever.
Yes, and that's
That's
why
a miss.
he's gonna be there too.
It's a miss.
It's not a miss.
It's a huge miss.
How is it a miss if he's gonna be a part
It's a
of it?
miss because it's Lil Wayne. He's one of the greatest of all time.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And you're in New Orleans. It's a miss. It's no like you could like Kendrick. I like Kendrick too, but
yeah,
that's a miss.
It's not. This isn't a me Kendrick thing. This is just an objective. How many people have had a hotter year
He's
than
trying to
Kendrick
go
had this
pseudo
year?
rap head.
I know, yeah.
He's going to incorporate every era of rap. It's gonna.
Well, no, I mean everybody brings out a guest during the Super Bowl, so I mean
It should have been Lil Wayne
It's a miss.
headlining.
Yeah, it's no. There's
You can
just
bring
no.
out Kendrick to Do Not Like Us. But
Yeah.
It should have been Lil Wayne headlining.
Also,
I'm not
what's
mad
the
at
over under on that happens?
Not Like Us?
Yeah.
oh,
Minus
Minus
10,
40 million?
50,000.
He's going to do it like.
Well, okay, that actually would be fucking insane.
He's going to do Not
That's
Like
why
Us.
Jay-Z picked him, because Jay-Z had his little
Yeah.
tiff with
I
Drake.
saw somebody.
But then Wayne's not going to be there.
He'll come out.
Wayne will come out.
For
Not if he's going to
sure.
play Not Like Us.
Well, it's one song. You do more than one song.
And
at
Wayne
halftime.
is also
but you can't be
been pretty
associated
neutral.
with that because there
No,
was some
wait.
shit. They played it somewhere. He told him to turn it off. What would he
Yeah,
do?
and then there was the next week he wore a Weekend XO chain. So like he's played it very
sure
middle
so,
ground.
so, yeah.
And Kendrick and Wayne have a real relationship. So
Chris knows.
He's talked to them about it.
sources, trust me, bro.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Wayne didn't come out. I would be even more surprised if they didn't do Not Like Us. You have to.
Yeah, what's more likely to happen?
You don't give
Not like
Kendrick
us.
that
Not like us.
spot if you don't do Not Like
He's
Us
going
right
to
now.
do it. It's going to be the first song he does.
I think it's gonna be the closer.
And it's going to be Drake. Drake's going to I don't
cry.
I have a bold
mean,
take. I don't think he's gonna play it.
I don't think so.
On a national level,
You
that
guys
song
are
I feel like the
so,
NFL would have to
You
because
guys are crazy, bro.
Yes.
That's
We're
the only
not
reason
crazy.
he got the Super Bowl
Yeah,
was
that's
because
what
of
I'm
Not Like Us.
the NFL, the way they are, the way they operate, they have the titty pop out, Jan Jackson and whatnot. They're gonna be like, look, like there's too many deaths in rap. Previously, they can't be involved.
What?
They can't have like their chapter in a rap. I mean, Drake's too much of a pussy for that to get there. But like just in case, I mean, he's still got money to make something happen. The NFL's definitely not gonna.
Yeah,
play
and
that.
No.
He is 1,000,000% doing it.
Yes.
That's why he got this opportunity.
Pizza
And
bet.
I'm okay.
I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but like he like personally attacked Drake, like said his name in the song. If it was like if like Drake was doing the halftime show when like Back to Back came out, again with Meek
Drake
Mill,
doesn't have
he
anything
would
to
play.
do with the NFL. He's from Canada.
I know.
About
But
him.
if
he
he
can
did,
go do the Grey Cups
he could play back to back because he doesn't personally say Meek Mill and then like attack him. Kendrick literally says Drake's name.
Say Drake.
Said some- yeah.
So
I put that in the prep
That-
for you, Nick, yesterday. Say Nick, you like
they
you
had
Avant?
Eminem. Did
for what?
Eminem do the one where
You
he talks
Avant.
about Moby?
You Avant.
Obi? He's talking about Obi.
I don't think I said that.
36-year-old
Kendrick
boy.
will keep it clean. Like
He's gonna
it's
one.
just-
There's
you have to
not.
play
There's
that
no
song.
chance in hell he does.
They're not gonna.
Doesn't. do
NFL's
Not Like
not
Us.
gonna let him play it. If he does play it, he's gonna go rogue and do it.
No. That's why he's. That's
You're
why
not
he's
gonna
there.
go rogue in the
You're
Super
not
Bowl.
going rogue at the Super Bowl.
He
It's
is at the
impossible.
Super Bowl halftime show to
not
perform
possible.
Not Like Us. Like that's why he's there.
Because they give you the money and then you pay for everything, but you have to spend it all. I don't know what the budget is.
All I'm saying is Kanye's Super Bowl is never gonna happen, and we got robbed.
It's just me out 'cause my
That's
grandma
not
says
going to
that.
happen.
Yeah,
For sure.
you can't give that man a microphone at a Super Bowl.
No, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No, he is a flight risk. For sure.
He's gonna stop the music and say the
imagine?
wildest
Say
shit.
something stupid.
Could you imagine?
Dude, that would be the funniest thing.
What he would
like,
use
when
that
when I
moment
see
for.
Kanye, it's like root for radio because like
Yes.
I want.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, the things he says are completely batshit insane.
Yeah.
But it's funny to me, and like so, I want him to get in big situations so he can say something stupid and I can let because his reputation.
Easy Wild and he not performing that song. I'm literally the fucking one saying he's not performing this song. What are you guys talking about?
He is 100% performing this.
Yeah.
The NFL probably is not gonna let him play that song.
They
But we'll
got
see.
him
Pizza
as the
Bet
halftime show
For that
to
song.
perform that song.
And
Like,
whatever's
that's-
on the new
yeah,
album.
that's why he's doing it.
That's 100%, and that's
They're gonna bring
not
out-
correct. They didn't. Hey, we want you to do the Super Bowl halftime so you can play your diss song.
well,
Like,
let's be real.
They
How
said,
many
hey,
Super
you have
Bowl-
one of the biggest songs of the past 20 years.
Yes.
This is why you're getting the halftime show.
And
Yeah.
keep
but
it
not
real.
for-
How many songs does Kendrick have that are Super Bowl popular? Like
All right.
Humble and Not Like Us.
So
That's probably
I'm
it.
willing to take it above Pizza with this one. Like I would put
Okay.
money on this one.
Okay.
I'll bet. I'm with Spenny. How much are we
Yeah.
putting down?
Yeah.
I'd put 100.
I'll put 100.
I'll
they
put
don't play.
I'll put 200.
I'll put 200.
Yeah.
I'd put 200.
I'll do 300.
I'll do
Get middle cam.
They're not playing. They not like us.
I'm
All right,
unless he
let's
goes
shake
rogue.
the
My
shake.
hand too.
I am put. No, you can't say unless he goes rogue because that's improvable.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You can't
Easy
prove-
already trying to get
Yeah,
out of
already
it.
looking for a loophole.
Nick, I'll hop out the seat and beat your ass. Shut the fuck up.
You're already looking for a loophole. It's just, is he? If he
Is
plays
he
it,
or
we
no?
win. If he doesn't play it, you win.
Yeah, but I agree with Easy. Like if he,
There's no way to prove that. You can't be like, oh, he went rogue. See?
We got
How
football
can you
coming up.
prove that?
I mean, there could be stuff that comes out afterward.
No.
But then you would play the same card. You can't prove it.
Exactly. So if he plays it, we win. If he doesn't play it, you win.
I got any odds on that one then, because there's the road
No,
card.
this isn't a sports book.
no,
You're
no.
the one that said you'd put up money.
I'm the one that always wants to do straight up bets, and then you look at the pussy and say, "Oh, odds."
So you're saying you're the pussy now?
Yeah, I'm the pussy now. Everybody else gets to fucking play odds, but me. I hate that shit. No, we need to figure something out here.
You're the
what
one
I
who wanted
win?
to make the bet.
I want to make the bet.
So what are the
but
odds?
unless he goes rogue, that's
It's
bullshit.
improvable.
How
He went rogue. What does that even mean? He went rogue.
Caleb,
It's either he plays it or he doesn't play it.
Caleb agrees.
no.
That's the
Also,
only way
I'm
it
a-
happens if he
okay,
goes rogue.
If he plays,
Can
it
someone
during the
explain what
halftime
that
performance-
means?
You guys think white ass
goes
NFL
rogue?
fucking like old man club is like, yeah, come play your diss song, bud.
Yes,
Yes.
because they like money.
Yes.
He would not get
It
this.
has nothing to do with
Yeah, but
money.
he has so many other songs that he could play.
No.
Obviously,
No,
that might be
this
his
is the
biggest
biggest
one.
song
Oh,
of
I
his
know, I
career.
know. But
And it happened this year.
And it's not Super Bowl songs. He only has
Yeah.
like 3 of them.
This is his biggest smash hit ever.
Yeah. He's playing.
what does going rogue mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Going rogue, like he just does
not a
it.
part of the
like,
plan.
oh, I won't do it, but once it starts, it's like,
Oh, that was.
hey DJ, spin that shit.
Like Rage Against the Machine did on the British television. They're like, you can't play that one song. The lyrics of the song are literally "fuck you, I won't do what you tell me."
Oh, yeah.
And so he starts screaming
I
it.
won't do what you tell
Fuck
me.
you, I won't do what you tell me. And it just cuts off. And they're like, well, I go back to crumpets. They lied to us.
Hey, Charles.
They're literally called Rage Against the Machine, and the song is about fighting the man. And you're going to tell them not to perform that. You set yourself up for that.
All right.
Let's just go to break.
We gotta figure out the odds. I definitely want to make the bet, but we need some odds.
I'm not doing odds.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll just say it. They're not playing it. Like,
You want to bet?
You want to
No,
bet?
you don't want to bet. I want to bet within odds. You don't want odds, so
I wanna
we're
bet.
not gonna bet.
I
So if
wanna
you come
bet.
up with odds, then we can bet.
$100 to $100. 1-to-1 odds.
So you know, if you want the odds, that means you think it's more likely that it's gonna happen.
It's true.
Well, because he can go rogue.
He doesn't believe in
He's
it.
not going.
But
rogue.
my thing is, the NFL is 112% not inviting him to come play a diss song on a national stage.
That's exactly what
especially in a fucking genre that has as much violence and shit that it already had. Like, there's
They're gonna
no
tell him to
way
murder that
in
Canadian.
goddamn hell. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get guests on the show. I'm gonna find some fucking NFL person
Do
to
it.
get an answer.
I'm going to get Kendrick Lamar on.
I mean, they can't. They won't.
That would be
Talk about
I
diss
did try
tracks.
getting Jid one time.
Yeah.
Diss tracks. Talk
would be
about
that.
revenge games. Carlton Davis versus the Bucks. Breaking it down.
Yeah, we're
coming
going
up.
to talk about that. Tell us about Mark White.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Is that the same song? With a pocket full of shells. is that a different song? I need confirmation here. Is that the same song or not?
Mark White.
What is a pocket full of shells song? You don't know it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's a Guitar Hero song. I thought all white guys do that entire sound.
I wasn't a Rage Against the Machine guy.
All right. Well, let me tell you guys about Mark White. Once you win $200 from your stupid friends, you guys can purchase a new home.
That's a different song.
Save up to $5,000 on your new home.
That's Axl Rose.
Visit MarkWhiteSales.com. It's not even a song. I was reading that.
Yeah, I know, but that's what Axl Rose sounds like.
MarkWhiteSales.com, 248-290-8242. That's 248-290-8242. When we get back, we talking sports.
And let me tell you about our newest sponsor, Caesar Sportsbook. If I told you you could place up to $1,000 down, and if you lose, you'd get it back, would you think I'm crazy?
Yes.
Would you? Scan the QR code, enter the code Woodward1000. If your first bet doesn't hit, you'll get the deposit bet back up to $1,000. That's right, up to $1,000 back, just for giving it a shot. Minimum bet, just $20. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app today, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. Use code Woodward1000 or scan the QR code on this screen.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Planet Fitness, you can get everything you need for just $1 down.
Try out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Hey, y'all better get on these free fitness training sessions from Planet Fitness.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
Join Planet Fitness today and get everything you need for just $1 down. $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, July 18th.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAG trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
And make sure on game day that you guys are checking out Woodward and Maine. It's 8 to 9 a.m. with Detroit media legend Terry Foster and rising star Matt Broder. Brought to you by Tangerine Space Machine, Taller, your local long drink, Sabbath Coffee, and Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. And after that, make sure you check out the best Lions pregame show in the country. It's at Second Best in Detroit, Sunday, 10 a.m. to noon on Woodward Sports. It's with Neil Rule and Sean Belegian. Like I said, it's at Second Best in Detroit. Starts at 10 a.m. Brought to you by Tangerine Space Machine, Taller, your long drink, Sabbath Coffee, and Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey.
150.
Huh?
You could do that. You could do plus 150. You could you're 100, you're 150.
No, I'm just
Because
doing
it-
straight up.
I'm scared. I'm sorry.
You're
I
the
think
one
that's fair.
backpedaling for odds.
That's a
move
bold
on.
take.
So you
saying
called
it's
yourself
not gonna
a
get
pussy.
played. It's a bold take by Easy. So he should get some.
He
plus
wanted
odds.
to bet.
Is
You
this
obviously
true?
don't.
I did, and you said
You
no.
obviously don't. 100 or 150.
odds.
Take it
Give
or
me
leave it.
odds.
It's
I
for,
want
it's
odds.
just for you. It's for you.
I
And
want
it's for
odds.
you. Nick, you
Okay,
like
I'll
odds?
do it.
I'll do it anyways.
You do it?
It's
Yeah,
funny
I
when
want
we-
$300, and you get 400 if they win.
What's that? Is it the odds? How the odds make sense on that? What's the math on that?
I like it. I like it. I'm not the numbers guy here. Why'd you look at me?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're not the numbers. I would have said 43.
That's different.
300 to 400.
Yeah.
Spencer's 400 to Easy's 300 for everybody listening on audio.
I'll do that too.
Screen record this. You're too late. You
What?
should have spoke
Oh,
up. You
come
spoke
on,
up
man.
too.
Easy doesn't want to lose. What would it be? 900? Yeah. All right. Sports.
600.
Oh, if I got in it as well, you were calling Chris and I out. So
Yeah.
it'd be times 3.
You guys,
do
you
it.
guys are
Let's
saying
go.
that.
I'll
That's why
do
you
it.
spoke up. We should
I've been saying it. You're just not paying attention.
So what's the game plan now? We're going
never listen
over
to me.
or going
Over. We're
You
going all
never
the way
listen.
through.
Over. All right.
Over.
Let's get into it then. Straight up, this is the breaking news. Put up the injury report. Nick was already ready to hurt himself over this thing. We told him not to. On today's injury report, not at practice, this is also reported by the media as well, like literally not there. Sometimes you have guys that are banged up, but they'll still be going through like the walkthroughs and whatnot. These guys weren't on the practice field. Marcus Davenport, Kirby Joseph, Afonso Melifonwu, who was on there previously, Penei Sewell, and Jameson Williams. Well, Jameson Williams limited practice, but more specifically, Marcus Davenport for his groin, Kirby Joseph for his hamstring. We knew about it iffy, and then Penei Sewell for his ankle. The only one I'm honestly concerned about, Spinny,
Marcus Davenport.
well, yeah, maybe he should be up there, yes. But the Kirby hamstring. Just because hammies aren't nothing to play with. You know, the twingy.
Yeah,
Twangy.
I'm the only one I'm really worried. I'm fine with Kirby. I think he'll be fine. Marcus Davenport is a little concerning because he's just injury prone. But I'm happy to see that Carlton Davis practiced in full. I'm happy to see that Jameson Williams was not on the report at all, because those were the two guys that kind of limped off the field a little bit. Those were the two guys that got a little banged up in the game against the Rams. So seeing Jameson Williams not even on the report is great. Seeing
on
Carlton Davis practice in full is great.
He was on it.
He was?
Yeah, he was limited practice. He's dealing with the little ankle thing.
Oh, no. Okay, but limited practice is fine.
Who?
JMO.
Oh,
JMO.
yeah.
All right, well, seeing both of those guys practiced is good. Seeing that neither of them were held out of practice is a good thing because, like I said, Jameson Williams, we know that scared everybody when he went down. Carlton Davis, it looked like he just got the wind knocked out of him. It looked like he landed on his hands, kind of got the wind knocked out of him, so I wasn't too worried about that one. But both of those guys practicing is good. Davenport is the one that concerns me out of any of them, but I'm still not even concerned by that.
No, the Kirby one's definitely one to worry about. I think everybody else is fine. I think Penei at this point in his career, he's earned that veteran tag. He's obviously got the C on his chest now as well, so he's a captain of the team. And plus, he is literally, I mean, we all got scared this offseason when we heard something about him leaving a little bit early, which actually, I believe, was the ankle as well.
No,
maybe it's not
God,
fully,
please, no,
maybe it's a
no.
high ankle sprain. You know how those kind of like linger, fucking lingers. But I think he'll be fine. Obviously, all kind of finished out the game. The one, again, that concerns me is the hamstring, just because we know those things can get tweaked. And those things are the ones that, I think it's a 2-week minimum if it actually happens. And I don't know if it happened within the game and he's, finished playing, or maybe happened, when Tuesdays are off. I'm pretty sure they didn't practice Monday, like physically. I know they watch tape and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. The Kirby stuff is the one I guess I'm most interested in. What about you guys?
I think for me, it's JMO being limited. I think when he did go down, you could hear a pin drop in Ford Field. Everybody was super nervous. You know, I saw somebody comment after the show. I forgot about it at the time, but everyone's yelling, J-Mo, J-Mo, J-Mo. And then he continues to go off in that game. But I think with the ankle, you know, just staying off of it for a couple days, maybe you can get through the game with it. But just staying off of it for a few more extra days, I think, is coming clutch there. And then, yeah, it's Davenport to me. It's a guy that's dealt with injuries his whole entire career. You bring him in. Brad Holmes loves you because you got injured in the past, but to get injured week 1, maybe that is another veteran thing though. I didn't see anything with Davenport, you know, during the game, so I don't know. But for some reason, I remember this last year. Like we just had an extremely long list of injuries on this injury report at all times, and it just gets shorter and shorter throughout the week.
Penei Sewell will 100% play in this game, barring something insane. I would say the same for Kirby Joseph.
I would not say the same.
I would say the same for Jamison Williams, Carlton Davis, and whoever else. DJ Reader, I think, were the full practice guys.
James is for sure playing. He was limited. The other guys was no practice. I would not say the same for Kirby. The hamstring is different. The groin,
Kirby's going to play.
If this was week 10, I'd be confident Kirby was going to play, but it's week 2. You know, you don't really want him. As you guys know, as a victim of a couple hamstring injuries myself, you want to stay off those things.
Expert.
But yeah, I mean, it's week 2. And if Kirby's not 100% ready to go, that's not really an injury you want to mess with.
Yeah. If anything, game time decision.
Yeah.
You know, they did also make Kyle Peko on the active 53-man roster.
Good.
I know some people. I know my initial thought was, okay, what's going on with DJ Reader? But then shout out to Justin Rogers, who quote tweeted the report, and he had mentioned that I guess by them not doing that to begin the season, it's kind of fucked up. But it doesn't fully guarantee his salary. So then I think that's why they did the weird 52-man thing till whatever. Now his salary is not guaranteed, which kind of sucks for him. But
it does suck for him.
It does suck.
That is kind of fucked up.
They usually look out too. Yeah.
I mean, he's a new kid on the block, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, something that goes along with that, we've seen it in the past, and if Davenport, I mean, this is just a questionable, this is speculation here, but if Davenport does miss time, you bump Levi out to that outside spot, which we've seen him been able to play.
Yeah.
And then Pico goes on that third defensive tackle because Reader's now starting next to Aleem.
Yeah, you can.
So you can put Levi on the outside, and he's shown the ability to get to the quarterback.
You can put Levi out there. You can put Pascal out there. They both like those guys in, you know, all downs when it comes to being an edge rusher. They like them in rushing downs as well. So they're complete guys. Maybe James Houston isn't
That's
a healthy
rough.
scratch this week.
Yep.
And to be honest, too, like,
which is wild.
Love Kirby. Obviously, you guys, I've said wild shit about Kirby. I've said he is going to be a superstar here. And I truly think it still could be the case. But Brandon Joseph played his ass off this preseason.
Yeah, he looked good.
And so, like, in this, even in the, you know, think back to the Giants game, you guys, I guess, for something, an example there. But, like, if Kirby can't go, I have some confidence that he's been in the system for multiple years now that I'm not telling you he's going to, like, replace Kirby and play that level, but he'll be competent enough where I'm not concerned that we're missing anything other than maybe turnovers, you know?
Yeah, I really want Kirby Joseph to play.
Yeah.
Selfishly.
17 interceptions.
Yeah,
so
I want. He's a ball hawk, and I think he's an extremely important factor to this defense. Shout out to Hat and the Beard Show, gifting some subs. Damn, gifting a lot of subs. 10 gifted subs from Hat and Beard Show. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate that.
He pocket gifted subs on accident.
Yeah, dude, that's like. It's like 50, that's like $50.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Shout out. Yeah, so that's your Detroit Lions practice report. Obviously, we'll have another updated one tomorrow, which will be more, I guess, telling of what's going to happen. I feel like Kirby would be a game time decision. They'll probably test it out, get a feel for what's going on there, because, like I said, Hammy's not one you want to play with.
Yeah.
Moving on, though, just into the Buccaneers matchup in itself. The 2024 Buccaneers, Dan Campbell was asked about what's different from this team they're going to play on Sunday versus what they saw in the playoffs. Chris, would you mind playing that video?
Yes, sir.
Look, this defense is, it's an issue. It's always been an issue. I mean, they give you multiple fronts, multiple pressures. They disguise well. And so that in itself is always a headache. Vita Vea in the middle. These two edge rushers here are pretty good, man. They've grown, gotten better. Levante David in the middle. With their personnel, I know they're a little banged up, but we'll see how all that stuff works out. They're still going to have plenty of ammo over there defensively. I think, look, it's only been one game, but I do feel an improved offense when I watch last week's game. I think Cohen's doing a good job over there, just what they've asked them to do. Certainly Evans is a headache. Offensive line has improved, and they got the backs, and they've got a little bit of everything. And then when you got Baker who can facilitate it and run the show, it makes for a pretty efficient offense. So, this is going to be a good test for us. It's going to be a real good test.
Davis has been 6 years.
As Dan Campbell kind of giving you his take on this 2024 version of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I kind of agree with him, man. I think a little bit more, like we talked about it yesterday, at least Caleb and I had the same take. I think that -7 was kind of disrespectful. Where it can kind of come into play is you look at some of the injuries they have. I know they're missing one of their starters. Bryce Hall, I think he's on IR. Antoine Winfield on IR. Zion McCollum.
He's on IR?
I believe they put him on IR. I could be wrong on that.
Damn.
I don't know if he's officially on IR, but he didn't lead the game in the air cast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's out for
Winfield?
like 4 weeks.
No. Bryce Hall.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn, I didn't see that.
However, they still got the kid that replaced Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean.
Yeah. He's good.
And the offense, to me, they brought in this kid named Liam Cohen. He used to be offensive coordinator for the Rams, and that year that everybody got hurt and kind of went to shit. Then he left to Kentucky. But either way, he came back, and I guess just through our sources, talking about the way he approached this season, coming in as our offensive coordinator, they kind of pulled the Ben Johnson a little bit, where he took everything that worked with Baker and then sprinkled in like his own little flavor alongside with it. And I think obviously last year they were very successful. I know a lot of people talk about this season that Jared Goff had. If you go look up the numbers, Baker Mayfield wasn't that far off.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think he had less interceptions and then like maybe 2 less touchdowns.
Yeah.
On top of like his rushing ability at times too.
I love Baker Mayfield. I think he's a great player. I love the way he plays. I've loved him since he told, I think it was Texas or Texas A&M to suck his dick from the other sideline. Like, I was like, kid's got moxie. But I like Baker Mayfield. I like the way he puts his heart, he puts everything he has into the game. You got to respect a guy that plays like that. And the offense, like Mike Evans is one of my favorite players of all time. I think he should be, I think he's a top 10 receiver in the history of the NFL. I think he
wasn't even your top 10 receivers to be in the season.
He's top, but in the pantheon of receiving.
I know, I was trolling you.
He was honorable mention. He might have been in my top 10 actually.
I don't think he was.
I think he was in both of yours. I left him out of mine.
Yeah, he was in mine, and he wasn't in yours.
Yeah.
Pull up the text, Caleb.
Yeah, go to the text. Find him, Caleb. Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't mine. But I think he's top 10 receiver all time for sure.
I'll scroll past your bathroom.
And you got to be concerned about the offense. You got Mike Evans, you got Chris Godwin, you got a quarterback who can move around and get the ball to them. But I still think the Lions win and they cover the spread because they are going to absolutely shut down their running game. There's going to be nothing they will be able to do. Rachaad White already isn't the best running back in between the tackles. He's very dangerous when it comes to receiving the ball out of the backfield, but he can't run the ball in between the tackles very well.
Yeah, he was number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But they're going to shut him down. Adding DJ Reader will even help that, and that lets them pin their ears back and get after the passer because they know they're going to have to chuck a lot. And they don't have Cooper Kupp to run all these short, tiny routes. They got Chris Godwin, but he's not Cooper Kupp. So while they're waiting for these long breaking routes with Mike Evans down the field, Aiden Hutchinson's going to get home.
That's where I'm kind of at with it. They shut down. They didn't have a run game last year. It didn't exist. I think they're more focused on it being a thing this year. Just going off like the first game. I tried watching last night. But the thing is, they still remain competitive. Like they were in it in that
for
game.
Sure.
Up until that Derek Barnes interception shot out.
I think our defense is a lot more improved than it was last year.
Defense definitely a lot more improved than it was last year. I think they could also be improved in the sense of just like having another year with Baker being the quarterback. I don't know if the spread gets covered, but I'm fairly confident Detroit Lions win this game. I'll say that much. But I think it's going to be a lot more competitive than people think it is. And the defense is really...
Do you think they're a better team than the Rams?
Yes. With all the injuries that the Rams had in that game. I mean, obviously I think Stafford's a better quarterback, and I think Sean McVay is obviously a better offensive mind. But I just think what they offer defensively is a lot more than what the Rams had to offer. Although they have nice young guns, but you have Todd Bowles in charge over there.
Yeah. They lost Levante David.
No, I think they still got him.
Didn't they lose one of their...
Campbell just called him out.
They lost
Shaq Barrett.
Who signed with the Eagles last year?
I'm not sure.
Fellas.
Go ahead.
One thing going into this game that I think is extremely important. I mean, you already just talked about the spread being 7 points. Like, Baker's at his best when he has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
How many NFL pundits were picking the Buccaneers to win this division after they literally rolled the Eagles in the playoff game and then had a close playoff game with the Lions? Nobody was picking them at all. Everyone is expecting regression after Baker in a big season last year. Everyone was picking the Falcons to win this division, besides Easy and I. But that point,
still think the
Baker has a massive chip on his shoulder once again already, and he just lit up the
shitty poopy Commanders, dude.
And let's pump the brakes here. He threw for 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
doing that
one of the
against
worst defenses in the NFL.
But doing that against any defense.
So you sucking Derek Carr's dick too? Is Derek Carr one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL?
The Panthers are literally the worst team in like.
And the Commanders' defense looks just as bad.
Okay. Week 1. I can't dismiss the 4 touchdowns because it's carried over from last year as well. You got Mike Evans who's dangerous. You got Godwin that's dangerous. Like
I like their own, but I'm not saying Baker Mayfield is an MVP candidate because he lit up the fucking Commanders, dude. Anybody can do that.
But it's more than that. It's carryover from last year. I think here's the things that I think
Baker,
they have to offer that's threats to the Detroit Lions. Baker's mobility, because that's just always been a thing, at least with this regime. I think my whole entire life, though. And the other part of it, too, is Rachaad White. Like, the little bit of success they had last year in that playoff game, I think what just kept carrying them over in those third downs was a little Rachaad White's fucking just, bam, hitting him. And when he gets the ball in his hands in those situations, he's a dog. I think he was third in the league last year in receiving yards. Caleb, you want to say something?
Yeah, for this game, I think we're 100% going to shut down the run. I think we're going to shut down Rachaad White, Bucky Irving.
Rachaad White won't get to 30 yards rushing.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I will say, they lost Dave Canales. Now with the Panthers, they looked terrible. And Canales didn't play Godwin a lot in the slot last year. Godwin is fully back in the slot this year. This is going to have to be a huge game for Amik Robertson. We have to shut down Chris Godwin because he looked like old form last game against the shitty poopy Commanders. I know.
I want to see who the Commanders slot receiver is.
He had that offense. He caught all 8 of his targets, 8 catches, 83 yards. Him and Baker looked really good together. So it's going to have to be a big game for Amik.
Yeah, a big game for Amik. I agree with you. Amik and Brian Branch, to me, are keys for this one. Because Godwin across the middle. I mean, I think he had the most receptions and yards for them last week, too, didn't he?
You know who's the starting nickelback for the Washington Commanders? Mikey Sanderson. Getting cooked. And then
he's good.
He looked terrible.
He's good. What do you mean? He just played his first game in the NFL and got absolutely
He was an
cooked.
All-American at Michigan. So
Mikey Sanderson.
This ain't Michigan no more. He just got cooked in his first game.
I would have gone to probably
NFL.
their starting guys on the outside before I went to Mikey Sanderson.
Michael Davis and Benjamin St. Just?
Yes, because it's like, who the fuck are
those guys?
Exactly.
And Mikey Sanderson's a rookie who just got cooked.
I mean,
by Chris Godwin. Amon-Ra is going to eat his lunch.
Chris Godwin's pretty
Spenny, I've never heard you more confident.
I don't know
why
you guys are just
we're talking about the game.
You're trying to get his follows up, man. He had the Lions win by 50 last week.
You're acting like they're playing this juggernaut. Like they played the Commanders.
We're not acting like they're a juggernaut. We
played a playoff team last week.
I know, we won. Good. Now we got to go play another one.
And it was a close game.
We won.
We're giving them the due respect. It's not like, what are we doing?
We didn't react to the Rams like you weren't reacting to the Rams like this. You said it was going to be a tough game.
No, he said that we were win by 50.
I didn't say 50.
He's trying to get his spot. You did.
I didn't say 50.
Caleb
said 50.
No, you said it might be.
Caleb said, yeah.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't say that.
Did they all look the same?
He literally just shook his head. Don't put those demons on me.
No, we're just previewing the matchup and what things that they have that's good. Nobody's flipping out here. Nobody's.
I disagree with it. I want to say it if I disagree with it.
Yeah, but you're doing the cancer thing. You're acting like they're juggernauts. What are you saying? They're a playoff game.
I'm not worried about that.
They're a respectable team. We played them last year in the playoffs at home. It was close. Kalijah Kancey's actually available for this one. Well, actually, I don't know. He's got a little bit of a calf situation.
And when you look at the Lions team from this year compared to the Lions team the Bucs faced last year, I'm a lot more confident in the secondary. I'm more confident in their pass blocking. They'll get that right. So, yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
Not too worried
but
about it.
what you were doing is just completely dismissing that offense. That
I didn't. I literally said, I prefaced it that I like the offense. I like Baker. I like the receivers. But because we're going to shut down the run, and our secondary is leagues better than it was last year.
We shut down the run last year. It was a close game.
Yeah, because our secondary sucked. Is our secondary not better this year?
Secondary's supposed to be better for sure.
It is. It already is. I know it is. after that first game.
Gotta go to break.
We do got to go to break.
I'm gonna find the Tampa Bay Buccaneers injury report because Kalijah can't see if he's out. I'll start the
And
spinning train.
like I said, they're going to be they're not going to be doing the Cooper Kupp offense. They're going to be looking for Mike Evans on deep breaking routes. That pass rush is going to get home a few times.
Nick, tell us about Feldman.
Nick, tell us about Feldman.
Feldman Chevrolet since 1996. Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the location nearest you. And catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. You hear that, Easy? Catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Swiss.
And let me tell you guys about Swiss Insurance right now because you guys need the best insurance in the game. Don't get caught up with no injuries, no replacements. Call the man himself, Mark, 313-530-1698, or send me an email, mark@swissins.com.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
So just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had the spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Randy Wise going to do you right. Skinny car. Go to visit woodwardsports.com for your opportunity to join the Randy Wise Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tour. Guys, we've been doing it all year, all season, all golf season, that is. How would you like, before it gets too cold to golf with the hottest celebrities in Detroit, like Darren McCarty, not like that, overlaps. Really, in other words.
Tim McCollum.
And Calvin Johnson. Just scan the QR code to visit woodwardsports.com. Also, next time you're purchasing a brand new car, make the wise decision. Go to Randy Wise Automotive Team.
Randy Wise.
What up, though? Welcome back to
Live
woodwardsports.com. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream.
My brother was hammered after his wedding. He just kept doing it. My wife. He just kept yelling it.
Tommy K, send me a DM. I got you. I had to figure out where I got it, to be honest with you, to share that information. Yeah, the hat.
It's dope hat.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I can't buy hats online. I have to try it on before I buy it.
Big ass head.
Yep. Sucks because I get targeted ads
for
like
your whole life.
Cool ass hat. Oh yeah. I had a 3X helmet in in high school for football.
Yeah, do it. Confirmation. As we said before, guys, smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We kind of get into it. The matchup with the Buccaneers. Spain's got winning by 50 again.
5 million. No, I think they'll win by 9.
I was going to go 10.
9?
9.
What's the live spread? Did it change?
19?
Not 19.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Yeah.
What the
live spread?
It did update the injury report, by the way. So I told you before break, if a certain somebody was on the do not participate list or just not playing at all, a lot more confidence in Detroit Lions. Kalijah Cansey with a calf.
Didn't practice?
Same calf that was hurt last year. I don't know if he's not playing, but he didn't play week 1.
Did he practice?
Did not practice.
Who else is on that list?
Josh Haynes, Josh Hayes, I should say, another one of the defensive backs. To be honest with you, I might put some cheddar on the Detroit.
69 God.
Maybe a little Amon-Ra revenge game too.
Yeah, are we taking St. Brown catches or what?
I think so, bro. They're missing a lot of that secondary.
Yeah. I'm taking J-Mo over J-Mo touchdown.
Zero excuse for JG in this one. He better go off.
He's gonna go off.
And Ben Johnson.
I'm taking
no excuse on the game plan.
I'm going to do Jared Goff over passing yards. J-Mo over reception.
He killed an OT last week, I ain't gonna lie. He's perfect in overtime.
I'm doing all J-Mo and Goff parlay.
What is it?
Goff over yards, J-Mo over receptions, touchdown, and
do you know
yards.
what it is, or you just?
I don't know. If it's like, I'd assume his catches is going to be like 3.5.
Can someone pull up Caleb?
They're probably not out yet.
What are the chances?
The numbers normally don't.
What are the chances that this team is a lot like the Rams and will just play us closer than they are to us in
I
caliber?
think a better chance than we're giving them credit for.
I think they're going to annihilate them.
I think we're going to win by 9.
Just because we got like all of the nerves out of the, rematch with the Rams where they don't look at this one like kind of the same thing. And obviously you always have the quarterback effect of the last game. But I could see us hanging like 40 points on these guys. I really could.
Wow.
But I think their offense is a little sluggish.
We could play
We talk about
close,
they're good.
but we might blow them out.
No,
too.
because our offense
saying
struggled.
points,
Because our offense struggled week 1, and we haven't seen our offense really struggle too much like last season with Ben Johnson, Jared Goff, this run game, these wideouts.
Yeah, I think it was a little rust. I do. Yeah. I mean, not playing in the preseason and it's been a Tullamore do. I think Tullamore do would do. I think they're a little rusty. You saw them kind of buckle down in overtime and be like, all right, this is what we are. So yeah, I expect a damn good offensive performance against it.
Yeah, annihilation. It's one of the secondary out. I mean, obviously, Todd Bowles is who he is, and he's known for cooking up defenses. But you're missing this many guys, including a veteran guy like Antoine Winfield. Not just a veteran guy, but your safety. Literally, I mean, not just you're the position of safety, but your safety belt, that defense, because he flies around, makes all kinds of plays. He's gone as well. Yeah.
I need more water.
I mean, it's definitely in our favor.
Yeah.
I guess I'm leaning a little bit closer to 6,
Odds on Caesar Sportsbook.
Shout out.
Minus 7.5 Lions.
Yeah.
And,
some of us got it at 7.
We have the highest over-under of the week at 51. I honestly like that over because I think the Lions I'm kind of with Nick here. I think we hang like 35-40 on them.
Yeah, 35
and I think
to 6.
I think we're going to score and score fast. But I think the Bucs are going to have the ball a lot because we're going to score and score fast. So I think it's going to be like
I think we're going to see the same thing out of the Rams. If the Bucs offense does get going, they're going to get into the red zone and they're going to clam up a little bit. Because you can't run the ball. You get into the red zone, if you can't run the ball, it's tough. It gets a lot shorter.
Yep.
Those defensive backs can play way more aggressive. We have aggressive, physical defensive backs. Carlton Davis has been playing against Mike Evans his entire career, basically, so he knows what he likes to do, how he likes to play it. I mean, Mike Evans knows what Carlton Davis likes to do, too, so I guess it kind of balances out. But I think that our defense is legit. I do, and I think we win. Kind of want to say 31-20.
I was going to say 31-21 sounds like the perfect score for this game.
The over-under was 51?
51, the highest of the week in any
51.
game.
The highest of the week again?
Yeah, of any game.
Yeah.
I don't know if we were last week.
We were.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of Carlton Davis III, Dan Campbell had this to say upon his revenge game.
Carlton, can you take us back to when the trade happened, just how excited you were when you heard he was available, and then beyond just availability, why was he the right fit for this defense and this team?
Well, there again, I think so much of it goes back to you always want to know the player still got it. Certainly that's going to fall into it. We felt like, this player can still is playing at a high level. And then I think I know for myself and AG, we kind of had a history on the other sideline watching this guy. And, I always thought he matched up better than anybody against Mike Thomas in Mike's heydays. And I just watched him grow that whole time I was in New Orleans. And every year he got so much better and really became, he was the guy. You put him on an island, he was going to handle his business over there. That was pretty evident. So knowing we were going to be able to, maybe pull this off, we felt like we were going to get a guy who could handle his side of the field, And nobody's asking it to be perfect, but we don't feel like that's something we have to worry about.
I wholeheartedly agree. When we got Carlton Davis, that is like the first thing we said is you got a guy out there that you don't got to worry about anymore. You got a guy out there that you can put up against big receivers. And obviously Dan Campbell and his coaching staff know him very well. because they played against him so often. And Carlton Davis, he showed us in week 1 that he's going to be a reliable factor in that secondary when he's out there. And that I love that. I said it on Monday. I haven't had a cornerback in the secondary that I've actually felt like I can trust them since Darius Slay. So to know you got Carlton Davis
honest, I
back
didn't trust him until last week.
Yeah.
I saw him in action.
No, yeah, obviously you needed to see it, and now we saw it, and so I trust him. But even before that, when they signed him, we were all saying he's cornerback 1. We finally got a cornerback 1, and that's obviously how they thought about him as well because you saw the price they gave up to get him.
Yeah, I'm here for it. The other piece that Dan Kimball mentioned too is like the fact that I don't know if it was in that clip or another one where he mentioned like you just said, he and Mike Evans, they know each other well. You know what they do and what they can capitalize on. But I just like having a cornerback that's fucking like I could throw out there, and then I expect to burn every single play. Whether it's Terrion or Mike Evans, like I said, the middle of the field, that's Chris Godwin's area. You got Brian Branch, who I think is phenomenal. The only thing you could complain about last week is a few missed tackles.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
He's
But
not
in terms
gonna
of
do that
coverage, he had multiple drop interceptions. I don't think that's going to happen again.
No.
Even if it does, though, it's still a PBU. Like I can't. Like, I don't hate anyone for a dropped interception as long as it doesn't become a reception for the offensive side. You know? Yeah, I know. I don't hate him.
No, I don't hate him either. It was a penalty either way.
Vildor?
Yeah.
And Josh Reynolds. Yeah, I think Carlton Davis is going to really be ready for this game.
Can't hurt you anymore.
Close the yearbook, buddy. Talking to myself there. Just kidding. I think Carlton Davis is going to gear up for this one, and I think this defensive line is going to help him in doing that because they were not able to really get to the quarterback as much last game because obviously the game plan for the Rams was to get the ball out quick.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the same game plan for the Bucs here, but I think just the way Mike Evans and Chris Godwin kind of go for it, it's deep vertical threat, so they're going to have to wait for those plays to develop, and Aiden Hutchinson is going to be on Baker Mayfield pretty fast.
Like white on rice.
Like white on rice. So Carlton Davis, I'm expecting a couple pass breakups. I think they might go after him a little bit, but
like a hobo on a ham sandwich.
He'll be ready to go along with the cornerback on the other side, rookie Terrion Arnold.
I agree 100%. And I look at what if that's in the game plan, is Baker getting the ball out fast and what Matt Stafford did, you want to see somebody go rogue. Baker Mayfield's going to go rogue on Sunday if that's in the game plan because that's not who he is. He likes to sit back there, move around, run around, let plays develop, wait for somebody to get open.
And he can't.
This ain't your mama's Lions. This isn't your older sister's Lions from last year. That pass rush is going to get home. So
he doesn't have Matthew Stafford.
I expect Hutch to eat.
Yeah, I think Hutch is going to eat too. Matter of fact, I saw JT. I think it was JT. Somebody said no, Hutch is going to have. Brother, I watched that game. At least the condensed version of it last night.
He was everywhere.
I'm sorry, Tristan Wirfs.
Oh, yeah.
Got worked. I forgot. I don't know
Getting
who
cooked. Tristan Wirfs.
Not the entire time, but he lit up a sack.
Talking about he's better than Penne. I mean, Penne lit up a sack, too.
Did he?
On that stunt, yeah.
No, Zeiler.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Penne. We got to go to break, though. Let us tell you about Les Stanford.
Les Stanford. What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. Same great service customers come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at LesStanford.com. Les Stanford together.
Come on.
Let's ride.
And where you're riding to the best bar down in Detroit. It's second best. It's at 42 Watson Street. For the ultimate fan experience. Enjoy some smooth Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey while catching the Woodward Sports pregame show only at second best bar in Detroit, 42 Watson Street. Come get some, 10 to 12 a.m.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward Sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around. Who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is now offering a new limited time offer just in time for football season. Soroki's is debuting their fresh signature flavored wings. I tried them today. They were fire. I got the lemon pepper and the buffalo. Make sure you grab some when you get a New York style pizza from Soroki's for this weekend's games. Try one of their 7 different flavors. You can order or find a store near you at Sorokis.com.
What number's Tristan Wirfs?
78, yeah.
78, yeah.
And the reports are that he was inspired by the 2014 campaign of Spencer Raxter to wear number 78. That's why he does it.
I also wore 78.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I wore 69 and 96.
Nice.
And 54 1 year.
I had to wear 70s because I mainly played offensive line. My coach was a dick. I wanted to be 52. I was 52 my freshman year.
I thought linemen could play 50s.
Yeah, but they want 70s as the outside guys. And then at the end of the year, I'm playing center, so I'm like, oh, I could have been 52. Never mind. It's not a phase, Mom.
Colin Farrell, yes, got a sack on Tristan Wirfs. What do we? Come on,
Colin Farrell.
Sealand Farrell.
Actor?
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
He's putting in some. He's got a new role that he's studying for.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to confirm it's Tristan Wirfs. Am I fucking crazy? Yeah, this is Tristan Wirfs. Sorry. Moving on. It is
football.
I wish. I could have cut.
Baseball.
I didn't have enough time to club it, but the Carlton Davis stuff I'm excited for. How about this matchup, Spinny? And it is a little bit different now with the practice support with Clyde Canty out. But the Buccaneers defensive line versus the Detroit Lions offensive line, it's on the sheet. We got to talk about it. We got the best offensive line in the game. We did a lot of 2 last week.
Let me talk to
one to a rookie.
Yeah. I mean, the one to the rookie was a half-assed play with the clock winding down. With the clock winding wound. With the clock winding down at, like, the end. It was the end of the half, right? And they just tried to get a deep hitter. And then the first one was miscommunication, flat out, between Sewell and Zeitler. You have to clean that up. Can't let that happen again. But that just comes with inexperience. This is the first time those guys have really lined up next to each other because Zeitler has been injured for all of the offseason. Sorry, I was looking up the Tristan Wirfs sack. He doesn't have a sack allowed per PFF.
He has that sack is 100%.
That's fair. But yeah, so I believe Sewell and Zeitler will clean that up. They'll get their communication down. We'll be fine.
Yes, Nick, take over. I'm screen recording the goddamn sack now.
Okay, screen record the sack, and while I tell you about on that St. Brown podcast today, they talked about this matchup, and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Frank Ragnow talked about Vita Vea specifically, and Ragnow knows. He knows that he's in for a long day. Yeah, we're talking about just how big and how powerful Vita Vea is, and that's on Frank, and he's going to have to really protect Jared Goff because we've seen him at his worst in the past, and when he does throw interceptions and make mistakes, he's getting pressured up the middle. So I think that's the biggest matchup in this game. I'm glad, they're already pointing it out, alluding to it, and they know that Frank knows that he's going to have his hands full, but he knows he'll be ready in this game, especially getting helped out from guys like Zeitler and guys like Graham Glasgow.
Yeah, I wish I could be more dramatic about this, but I sent that in Slack, by the way, Chris. But, with Clyde Canty out, I'm really, not as stressed as I was previously. Vita Vea, his job was to be the DJ reader, and then Canty was going to be your Wingo or a Lee McNeil. And he did it in the playoff game last year. Remember, we all thought Frank Ragnow tore up his knee there for a minute before the halftime. I'm pretty sure that was a Kancey sack.
Yeah.
Him out. I'm not as concerned. I'm really not. And then here is, just number 78, just, getting beat by Colin Farrell. Just crazy. You can leave it on. What were you about to say, though, before that? Or you can watch it. And
no, that wasn't on him.
That's on him. Look, I zoomed in. See the C in his chest?
Wait, restart that?
I don't understand why PFF, that's him.
Let's see.
Ceylon Farrell.
So he's at left tackle.
Ceylon Farrell, number
blocking,
98.
He's blocking. He goes
around
around him. Oh, yeah. Well, he's kind of driven into him, but that was on him for sure. It was his guy that he was blocking the whole snap.
That's going to be Hutch all day, so get ready, boy.
Yeah. What Nick said about Vita Vea, Vita Vea, don't get me wrong, he's one of the best interior defensive linemen in the NFL, but if there's anybody I feel comfortable at handling Vita Vea, it would be Frank Ragnow, because I know this isn't his job. This isn't what he does, is put up stats like that. But against the Lions last year, he had 0 sacks and 5 tackles in 2 meetings. So Frank Ragnow will be able to hold his own against Vita Vea with help for sure. But I feel comfortable enough with the combination of Zeitler, Ragnow, and Glasgow in the middle to stop Vita Vea, especially if Kancey can't go.
Specifically, Frank Ragnow said he was feeling really good as well.
Yeah.
He said he didn't know how he was going to feel after week 1. He feels really good going into week 2 here, so that's a massive plus for us because we know Frank Ragnow deals with a lot, especially on his
Frankie Three Toes.
Beat. Yeah.
He's a brand new dad. You got that new dad energy.
That is true, too. We know that changed Penei Sewell once he became a Dimsdale double dad.
But honestly, it puts shit in perspective a little bit. For all the fellow fathers listening, you're in charge
Never
of a
gonna
fucking
know
human. You don't think you're ever gonna know that?
I don't know.
It's pretty easy, dude. Just don't pull up.
That's true. I mean, I would be surprised if I didn't have a bastard run around here.
Jesus.
I might have you.
Yeah, but football. So yeah.
All right.
I'm not too concerned with the Lions' pass blocking woes from that first game. Like I said, it's a little communication thing with Zeitler being in there. I'm sure they'll get that cleaned up.
He's the new guy, like you said. He missed a little bit.
Yeah, Hank Fraley's going to get that cleaned up for sure. He's a better option than Jonah Jackson.
The only guy on that defensive line, and it's that they line up alongside each other where they can make some mess, is Vita Vea and Yaya Diaby. Those are the only two. They didn't get the other guy out of Alabama, though. The one Nick hated, actually.
Braswell?
Yeah.
Second rounder?
Yep.
Oh, Braswell. I hated him coming out of the draft.
You really
First
did.
guy I did a player profile on. So watch him go for 3 sacks, 2 picks,
I remember you did it.
4
You were
passes
so-
defended.
You're like, what is this guy?
Yeah. I was like, this is the worst draft pick I've ever seen in my life. So he's probably gonna show up. Are you guys? I didn't think Taylor Decker played his best week 1.
I don't think he did.
You guys,
JT Olsen. Yeah, that's 100% not worth sack. It was the guy he was blocking the whole rep. Got the sack. Nobody else touched that guy except for Tristan Wirfs. So I don't know how that's
He
not.
barely touched him, with me honest. Wirfs, next time you touch someone like that, baby, wear a condom, boy.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Oh my God. Taylor Decker didn't have his best game week
Got
1.
the first base on him. That's about it.
Yeah,
Taylor Decker did not look good.
So, you guys think a bounce back game for T-Dex?
I do. Like I said, that sack he gave up, that wasn't anything it's so bad. It was an ugly play. They probably should have just kneeled it anyways. But Dan Campbell was like, fuck it, we're throwing it deep. And it didn't work out. So, no, I'm not worried about Taylor Decker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to say, yeah, we locked him up for a reason. I mean, he's going to bounce back. He's a veteran in this game. Obviously, he knows there's highs and lows. So, yeah, I think he's going to bounce back this week.
Let's go to break, come back.
Well, he better.
It's time for buy or sell. We should do this one a little bit earlier. I love me some buy or sell.
Buy or sell? I didn't even see it on here. I'll tell you about Lady James. What happens when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut? He goes to Lady James. Because awesome is when someone could do just that. Stop in, sit back, and relax. Get a hot lather neck shave. Get a scalp massage. And get treated like a king by one of the talented stylists of Lady James. They will make you look and feel great. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady James, it's wicked awesome.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supplies, hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences of the online and big box retailers with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for over 30 years. 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery, Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best.
Give your pet the best.
www.premierpetsupply.com.
And now it's time for the main event of the evening. That was Nick Kohloff too wood. I'm sorry. Hit the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend. It's time for buy or sell.
Okay.
I just got my voice back. I wasn't going to continue that a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to throw it away after one game.
Starting
in the blue corner,
Brian Branch, a.k.a. the Honey Brancher.
Ooh.
And a few missed tackles.
He did.
A few drop picks.
He did.
First game at safety position for the
I'll
Detroit
say
Lions.
one drop pick. The other one he was diving at.
Some would say he's ice cold going into week 2.
Who said that?
I don't know who would
Some would say that.
I don't think anybody would say that.
I'm just trying to
Why do you
incorporate
do
being
that?
cold. I'm trying to just incorporate.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Are you
Nobody likes
buying
devil's advocate.
or selling Brian Branch?
Based on what? Like that he's
That's
gonna
why
bounce
I'm
back?
saying. That's why I'm saying this.
Yeah,
Okay,
buy
let me.
or sell what?
Give me
That
a
he's
sec,
gonna keep being bad. That he's gonna be
It's
good.
stock. Buying or selling it. He's going to come back game.
Oh,
or
I'm
what?
buying 1,000%. His stock. This is the lowest Brian Branch's stock will be all season. He's coming off of a bad game. He had a bad game. He will tell you he had a bad game. He missed a couple big tackles on the sideline that ended up being pretty decent plays for the Rams. He had, I'm not going to say multiple drop picks because one of them he was just diving for. That
Multiple drop picks.
Stafford put it in a perfect place because he dove for it and it passed him and Cup made the catch. The other one, it hit him in the hands when he was trying to make the interception on it. That was a drop pick. Yeah, that's not going to happen again. Brian Branch is going to be on demon time in this game. I'm buying right now. His stock is at all-time low. Buy!
Nick, are you buying or selling a Brian Branch? I mean, is it a bounce-back game? I don't think he had a bad game.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I was going with this. Like, you're cold or hot going into this game, and I would say, I would say he is. I would say he's ice cold going into this game, but I am buying that he's going to heat up. I definitely think Brian Branch bounces back. He's going to have a turnover in this game. He's going to force a turnover, whether it's on the ground or through the air. I think he gets a pick, a couple big hits. Yeah, I definitely think a couple TFLs maybe. He's going to be all over the field in this one.
Baker's, I can picture it right now. Baker's running around, buying time back there, waiting for a play to develop. None of the receivers are getting open. He checks it down to Rashad White. Brian Branch comes screaming down the sidelines, lights him up. He fumbles the ball.
Bye.
What do you, Mrs. Foul?
So this is for the rest of the year? This is for the rest?
Just this week.
Is it bounce? I don't like
his stock right now. Are you buying or selling his stock?
Yeah, I'm
buying
buying
a Brian Branch?
I'm buying it. This was a weird one because I didn't really notice it, and then Spenny said at the game, he's like, "This is not a great game for Branch." I'm like, shit. Now that I think about it, this isn't a great game. Yeah, he's gonna bounce back for this. He's gonna be a superstar. He's gonna be an All-Pro safety. He's gonna bounce back. I'm buying all day.
Yeah,
Chris.
Yeah. This is a fire for sure. This is a fire. This is a buy. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Fire sale.
Yeah.
Fire sale.
Rice.
You gotta buy it.
Isn't that a condom?
Yeah. So I sent the group chat.
Also, name of a Game of Thrones series, Fire and Ice.
A Song of Ice and Fire.
Maybe that's what it should have been. But this is how these guys bounce back. I don't think any one of us are gonna sell any of these players coming up. So this is how they bounce back from maybe not the strongest week 1 start. How do they have a good bounce back in week 2? Because all of these guys did not have a great game.
So bounce back for Brian Branch, and I'm watching some of it right now. Like the missed tackles were That was where you say he had a bad game. Like I just watched one with Puka. Before then, it was one with Cooper Kupp. Then he had he did outreach for the one, and he still caught it before going out of bounds. But like you said, that was Stafford perfectly placed ball. The way he bounced back is turn the ball over. Would that be fumble? I'm looking more so for like an interception. Turn the ball over, get it. And that's how he has a fire game. He bounces back.
Last night took a ice, but tonight we bounced back.
Gotta fuck around way too much.
All right, next up, buy or sell. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Easy, we'll start with you this time.
Listen, this guy is the sun god. He's been praised this offseason as the sun god. It's a national nickname now. Before it was like a little cute little Detroit thing. No, now he's in the Netflix receiver doc. Now he's leading the league in yak. He's getting all pro nods. He's got the respect. And now people just tried shitting on him after just one little game. And I think it's more so the fantasy community than it actually is observers of football.
Yeah.
But just, you know how this guy is.
Oh, yeah.
He knows every single receiver that's drafted before him. He catches 202 balls after every single practice, even after signing a $30 million deal. This is going to piss him off. Some fire, some would say.
Some fire. Set a fire underneath the sun god.
And he's going to put some ice on it. He pulls it out cold and has a baller as
I would say,
work.
This
could work.
People
out fire icing. I like this.
People worship the sun before anything else, so do with that what you want. But I think that Amon-Ra, it's true. Look it up. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I bought shoes the other day. You will.
I think Amon-Ra bounces back. I think even though Levante David is damn good, he's a damn good linebacker. It was Shaq Barrett that they lost. Is the linebacker they lost.
Yes, sir.
I think Antoine Winfield being out, they're going to fire sale to try to stop Jamison Williams. They're going to fire sale to try to keep those safeties deep and make sure they don't get beat that way. Because if you have Antoine Winfield, you feel a little bit more comfortable and you don't have to commit too much to the deep thirds. But without him, they're going to be paying extra attention to that. Amon-Ra slips underneath and he makes some plays.
Buy or sell Tristan Wirfs bounce back game to letting up a sack.
I think in this game, fellas, going into it, St. Brown's maybe as cold as ever. He has not had a game like he did in that week one. So I think he's going to need some icy hot after he puts the team on his back, boys. Let's fucking go. Everybody, get on Amon-Ra St. Brown's back because this guy is about to have a career day against the Tampa Bay Bucks. I think he absolutely destroys the Buccaneers secondary. I know everyone's thinking J-Mo here, but I'm thinking St. Brown. It's going to be a statement game from Ben Johnson scheming up Amon-Ra St. Brown after what happened week one. J-Mo still gets his spots, but it doesn't look like what it did in week one, I think. St. Brown, absolute fire.
Do we start an Amon-Ra St. Brown smear campaign to give him even more fire? Because you know how he takes it? It's like, oh, well, he got paid. Now he doesn't care anymore, obviously. First game back after getting the bag. Look at that. This is who he is. Just give him some more. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I love you. I'm just joking.
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'm broadcaster 6, man. We're tight.
You know me.
But no, you guys are right. He is going to hear all that. And I'm sure, I don't listen to him, but I'm sure that other stupid network is doing that. Oh, is Amon-Ra St. Brown cooked? We use kids lingo. Please listen to us. Fuck you guys. I'm sure they're doing something like that.
Eat shit.
Move on. Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, you're 40. I forgot you use kids lingo.
Yeah. No, but
you got uncomfortable. I was making fun of old people.
It's lit, right, guys?
Yeah. Word up, bro.
When Unky Neal does it, that's how I feel.
He does do that a lot.
For sure.
He does, dude. And he has such an announcer voice. So
we are going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Squad deep up in here. Yeah, man. I was bounce back game for sure. I do think though J-Mo could maybe become wide receiver 1. And that's no knock on Amon-Ra St. Brown at all.
I don't disagree with you at all.
Some would say higher upside.
Higher upside for sure.
Caleb, you feel that way as well?
I mean, he definitely has higher upside just based on his sheer speed and size.
His potential
but
is higher.
I don't think that he's gonna gain that number 1 wide receiver position this season. I still believe Amon-Ra St. Brown has more yards, more receptions, touchdowns. We'll see.
Well, ever since Amon-Ra St. Brown got his money, he really hasn't performed up to what we thought he was. I think Tom Kennedy should
I do a fake version of that? Put them on his hit list.
That was
We'd
something
love
to
to
say.
hear from you.
Caleb.
Call it.
I used to listen to that guy every day. I don't know. Like,
were you a fan?
I'm an addict. No, I hate him, but I just had to listen.
You hate listen?
I would want to hear sports talk, so I had to turn it up.
I can't listen to him. I hate.
I'm the
All right, Caleb, buy or sell? Pat Caputo. No, I'm just kidding. Buy or sell? Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I think this is the easiest buy of all time. You go from a game,
I want
3
it,
catches,
I want it,
13
I
yards.
want it.
That's obviously the worst game of his career.
Easily.
Easy.
Yes.
I agree with you that J-Mo could end up being the wide receiver 1.
Feels so crazy to say.
But it's crazy to say. Because obviously the upside, honestly, the size, J-Mo's a little bit bigger, the speed. But it's not, he's not, Amon-Ra's always going to be labeled the wide receiver 1. If J-Mo makes the surgence to that level, it's going to be 1A, 1B. It's not, that's perfect. But yeah, I'm buying Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I think we're all on board with Amon-Ra St. Brown because he's just an absolute fucking dog.
Yeah, he's the man.
Laporta. Can he be the odd man out?
Damn, just skip me.
Surgeons. Well, we all know. I'm saying buy for Amon-Ra. I'm just.
Oh, how are
Yeah,
you
but
going
everybody else
want me to go to you to say the
everybody
same
else
thing? I mean, come on, we're all buying. He's a beast.
Yeah, this
Pro.
is a Wisconsin in June. You gotta buy.
Okay.
You gotta buy.
You and Chris need some couples therapy, man. You guys have been beefing lately.
No, I ain't beefing. I'm trying to save time. Get some because Laporta could be the odd man out. I might
Just like Chris is the
You're
odd
right.
man
You're
out.
right, Spencer. He does hate me. He does hate me. You're telling the truth. I believe you.
I just have to look at you every day. It's fucking. I think for real.
That's terrible.
Talking about bounce back games, I feel like Laporta could be the odd man out just because of this emergence of Jameson Williams.
I don't agree with that. I think they can all live seamlessly in this offense because I think, obviously, we saw Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta live seamlessly together last year. Instead of those, like J-Mo's getting 2 targets in those games, and then you take away the Reynolds 2 targets, you take away the other 2. J-Mo doesn't need 10 targets a game to have 100 yards. He needs 4. Like he could have a 3-catch, 110-yard, 2-touchdown performance. So I think they could all live seamlessly in this offense together, honestly.
Spanny says fire. Easy says ice. Caleb, where you at?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I could see it happening.
I'm fucking around.
I think Laporta will do the same thing he did last
Well, I
year. He'll
guess-
have, or last week. Of
Oh,
three,
yeah, on the
three,
season.
four,
Oh.
3-4 catches, 70 yards, something like that.
I think this is. I think he's going to explode this year. I think
Laporta?
Laporta's going to explode this year. And Jameson Williams getting added to this offense.
He actually didn't really have a bad game last week.
Is he going to be
No
explosive?
touchdown.
Yeah, he's going to be explosive. Jameson Williams being able to stretch a field like this, it only helps Laporta. The middle of the field is going to be open so much for guys like St. Brown. Why is Spanny laughing, do
Why
you
we
think,
laughing?
Chris?
We're all just having a silly day today.
Yeah, silly day.
I'm pretty high.
He's pretty high. He really didn't have a bad game last week. Yeah, I mean, he had a few games like that last year. He had
What did he
45
have, like,
yards.
3 catches,
He just didn't have the
30
touchdown,
yards,
I guess, that we
something like that?
expected. I think we all expected more out of him because of everything Caleb just said, like the sophomore season,
Yeah.
the rookie season.
But
I think
it's
he
coming.
could have that 700 to 800 yards. I just don't know. If
One of
we'll
us
see
said,
elite-
one of us in this room said
elite
Laporta's going to be the
statistically.
one under 1,000 yards, and J-Mo's going to be the one over it.
You did say it.
He might be a madman.
You did. Listen, bro. To be honest with you, like I had expectations of J-Mo, kind of based off what he said. Like I don't need the targets necessarily. Just, I know what I'm doing once I get the ball.
He gonna get them targets.
But he got the targets. He got the fucking targets. So
Yeah.
like it's gonna be an interesting year, man. It really is. I'm excited to see it. But I'm not shitting on Laporta. I'm not saying it'll be worse by any means. It's just think like statistically.
Yeah,
it won't be what we're
I
expecting.
don't think Laporta's going to be bad or anything this year, but I could see a similar stat line to last year, around anywhere from 700 to 900 yards, 10 touchdowns. That's a damn good season. Like that's a top 5 tight end season.
Yeah. He had a bunch of games under 40 or around 40 yards last
Yeah.
year. He had 4 receptions, 45 yards on Sunday. That was like a Sam Laporta game, just missing the touchdown.
I think he turns it on this game 5 for 75 and a touchdown.
So you got a game of the year performance out of Amon-Ra St. Brown.
5 for 75.
5 for 75 and a touchdown for Laporta. What do you got for J-Mo?
One catch.
600 yard on.
3 for 65.
3 for 65. Does he get in the end zone?
365.
Yes. I don't know if St. Brown will get in the end zone much, but
Okay.
he's going to eat over, the 25
So
to
that's
25.
about 200, 220, 250 yards right there for Goff. I like it.
Fire.
I like it. That's a fire offensive performance.
Let's go.
I mean, that's one. Jared Goff bounce back game. Gotta be. Right?
And I think Ben Johnson's going to try to get Amon-Ra in the end zone after the game last week.
I said I don't think they have to force anything anywhere. They're not going to. If Amon-Ra St. Brown comes out again and he's being covered like he was in the Rams game, they're not going to force the ball to him. They don't need to do that. This is a how you want it offense. They're going to take what the defense gives them. They're going to put, because they have playmakers in every single facet of the game. The one constant that nobody can do anything about is we have the best offensive line in the NFL, and we can run the ball on anybody. So that'll always be there. When it comes to the passing game, they're not going to force anything, whether it's Laporta, J-Mo, or Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're going to take what the defense gives them. In week 1, it was the deep ball to J-Mo. We could see what it is in week 2.
Already got paid, too. J-Mo did not get paid.
J-Mo did not get paid.
Yeah.
Feed the kid. He's
Some
got some
people were
incentives in there,
saying
I'm sure.
That's why James was stepping up, because Amon-Ra got paid.
I mean,
I'm not saying it, but yeah, I mean, I could.
You say
These
you
guys
heard
are
people
competitors,
saying?
man. These guys are competitors. They compete at everything. He sees the guy. I mean, he loves the dude for sure, but he's like, I could be that. He believes in himself. Damn, he just got that. I want that. I want to go out there and show them that I deserve that kind of money.
Especially St. Brown. I mean, he's been asking him to go on the pod. Hasn't gone on. J-Mo, where you at?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
We got 3 more on defense. We'll be
J-Mo
quick.
on a pod will be
Coming back.
electric, bro.
Jam on the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably just be cooked the whole time.
To be honest, once he got the game ball from JG and hit the podium, he was fire. He
It was
saying
good.
some fire-ass
Yeah,
shit.
dude, he's a likable guy. He's good. He's good.
Celebrating
Personable.
at Zorbas, you see that?
Yeah.
In the hood again?
Yeah. He's a personable guy, and he's a good soundbite. So the media's gonna love him this year, like Aaron Rodgers.
Same with
But
Ariana.
let's go to break. Tell us about divorce.
Divorce.
If you're dealing with divorce because
Divorce.
you and your wife had the baby and then it came out looking like Chris, you're wondering what the hell went wrong.
Dude,
Scan the
fuck
QR
yourself.
code. Hey, whoa, we're in the middle of an ad read, but scan the QR code. We give him a call, 248-971-0476. By the way, Chris, that means you slay, bro. It's a good thing. It means you're out here piping. All right, if you find out your wife is sleeping with Chris, you got to divorce that guy. All right, call Kevin and Catherine at
Good
KDK Law,
recovery.
248-971-0476. Or visit them at kdklaw.com. Again, guys, they're right here in Birmingham, Michigan. Tell them the heavyweight sent you, and they will pay your first-time filing fee.
Shout out my friend.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
This Disport Dispensary is not only your local campus plug, but right now they can save you some money if you pay $25 or more on your purchase of Disport products. They'll get you $10 off if you scan this QR code and bring it in to any Disport location. Again, they're your local campus plug. There's multiple locations across the state of Michigan. There's DisportShops.com. You must be 21 up and older to participate. A part tip per deck. Scan the QR code.
Rabbit Axe Scabbard. Still haven't seen that. I just
Rabbit Axe. I can't find the one that I initially.
I just say it off of the vibes.
Off the vibes, right? Smash that like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit more buy and sell, or we can dump into a little bit of the James Houston stuff. Inactive week 1. You got the Tigers we can talk about, dude.
Yeah.
Which one you want to shred, dude?
I don't even know, bro. You gave me too many options.
Too
Just
hard.
finish up the buy or
bro.
sell.
I think that's Caleb. Caleb will be the deciding factor.
Fire ice.
What segment do you want to do next, other than the Tigers?
Houston a little bit.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah. Start us off.
Yeah. That was unexpected, honestly. That the healthy scratch for Houston. I was big on the Davenport-Houston dynamic. I thought they were going to pair well together. I'm hoping. If obviously I would like Davenport to play, but if he doesn't, I think Houston's going to play next week.
Yeah.
I would think. I think he's the next option.
Sorry.
But what's going on up there?
Sorry. They keep looking at me, so I was trying to see what they're looking at.
But yeah, just want to hear your guys' thoughts. I thought that was strange. Last second healthy scratch.
Chris Houston's your guy this year.
Yeah. And I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be Isaiah Buggs repeated? Where this is going to be a continuous situation where is he playing healthy scratch, then he plays, he doesn't look as productive, he's not put in a favorable position, and ultimately ends up somewhere else at the end of the season. Look, everything from the quotes to the reporting to all of the sourcing says that he's just not fitting with this Lions culture and with this Lions organization like he should or like they want him to. So everybody accepts his talent. Everybody knows his elite talent at pass rushing, but Dan Campbell, every time he praises him, he also gives him that criticism of he's not versatile enough. He doesn't do what we need to do. So I wonder if this is going to be a Bugs where it's just these guys can't get on the right page. And I hope not, because like I said, I had him as a big key. And you see it right now with Davenport already after one game is dealing with an injury and has some limited practice. So I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
I think obviously they kind of expressed like he is, and I don't want to come off disrespectful, but this is kind of terms they put it like a one-trick pony. They know what he's great at is rushing the passer, and if they feel in a certain weeks they don't need that and they'd rather have the Kyle Pico move up, which he's in the active roster now, but maybe one of the wide receivers move up, like they'll use him accordingly, and maybe it's not going to be this week. I mean, it's going to be one of those weeks where they're looking to get after the quarterback, and I think it is what it is. I think we have high expectations. If he were to get enough playing time, then maybe he could be up there with like Aiden Hudson when it comes to sacks, but obviously they don't respect his run game, run defense. Although I will say this, actually. Campbell mentioned the previous injury. Remember, he was out in the Steelers game before coming back in the final game of the preseason, too. So maybe there's something he's still shaking off as well. Although he was on the report.
Yeah, I didn't like that he was a healthy scratch. I'm not gonna lie. I would have liked to see him out there. I would have liked to see him getting snaps. I think he I don't know what it is. I mean, we all bring up the versatility and that factor of it. I don't know if that's the factor of him making the roster but being a healthy scratch week one. I don't think you would do that because you know who he was when you gave him the roster spot. We'll see. I hope he's healthy for this game. I hope I see it because his athleticism going out there chasing around Baker Mayfield, we saw him do it against Justin Fields. We've seen him do it before. I would like that. I would like to have that in the arsenal.
Yeah.
Nick?
I was really big on James Houston too. So I wouldn't say confused because they've been, kind of giving you the tea leaves all off season when they say James Houston needs to do this better. He needs to do this better. They try to go to linebacker. Now he's a defensive end. They don't know what to do with this guy. They're trying to recreate the magic from his rookie season, but it seems like he can't recreate it. What was that? What the? Did you just say?
I have no idea. I agree, and I don't think it's that hard to recreate that magic. Like, I think you just need to give him pass rushing snaps. I just think you need to put him out there and have him go after the quarterback. So
right.
I think that's step one of recreating the magic of him sacking the quarterback is having him play in football games.
Yeah, maybe it's like a thing where they'll activate him depending on the opposing quarterback. Yeah, like week 3. Week 3 when they play Kyler, maybe that's a game he gets activated because Kyler can move a little bit. Or like when we play the Colts, they bring him in against Anthony Richardson because James he's an athletic guy. He can move. So maybe they like him better. Maybe they didn't think that was a favorable matchup for him against Stafford or something. I don't know.
That's a great point with the Kyler one. You get somebody's moving around because he could really get after it. Like it's the guy you put in.
Yeah. Baker does the same thing. He dances back there.
I think we know what it is, man. It's just the one trick pony part of it. And yeah, I may be disappointed to hear of it, but like, I mean, if I'm trusting anybody to make decisions, and we'll have things to say against it because that's what we do for a living, right? But like, it's this regime.
Yes.
You know, if they decide ultimately that they need somebody else in the active roster over James Houston in a certain week, then it is what it is, and I trust them. I hadn't seen a playoff game before these guys started making decisions, so I'm gonna ride with it.
If DJ Reader is healthy, and Davenport is healthy, do you think Houston gets a spot on the active? Because like with DJ Reader out, you kind of wanted more defensive tackles to rotate.
Yeah.
But knowing you have DJ Reader, I mean, if Davenport's out, obviously Houston's gonna play.
Yeah. No, I think you're going somewhere. I mean, Dan Campbell, I did screen record it, but I didn't clip it for Chris to put in there. But he did mention like, he didn't have like a for sure answer, but he kind of put it in a way where like, if we need that position that week, then he'll be active. But like in certain weeks, we may need, you know, a cornerback, and not necessarily because our starter's hurt, but because like he may be banged up with something. Yeah, just the depth piece of it, just in case, you know. So it's one of the grosser part of the jobs. You kind of have to, you know, predict these injuries, but you also have to do it, you know. Yeah. So I think it'll be accordingly. I don't know if it's meant in any disrespectful way, and I know for damn sure though this about James Houston. If he's truly like the type of guys that he's been bringing in, when he does play, he's going to be hungry and head hunting, and with something to prove. Throughout the offseason talks about it, to not even making, you know, obviously made the active roster, but not playing. He's going to be hungry to play and prove himself. He's also on a contract year technically too.
He's on a contract year, but I think this also just reaffirms the point that you're gonna have to invest in an edge at the trade deadline. You just have to. If you're looking at Houston as a healthy scratch, if you have that little faith in them, and Davenport already dealing with health issues, then I think you really have to consider an edge at the trade deadline.
What is happening today? I can't even explain any of this, to be honest with you. It's all his fault. It's the way he came in there.
100%. Yeah, the way Chris
he made like awkward. Like you ever been like in a group and someone's like trying, jump in the conversation.
Was it like
yeah?
Because you just repeated this last thing Easy said in like such a soft voice. I don't know. It was really funny.
Yes, sir.
But
I didn't catch that at all.
Yeah, I'd like to see James Houston get some snaps this week. But I agree with you, Chris. If that is the situation, if they don't believe him, that would be the position that you attack. And I do think they're going to grab somebody at the deadline. But that's a long way away, so I'm not going to speculate on that yet.
Yeah, if that is after you, Easy.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just fucking around. Just going to keep it going with the dispo bullshit that we've been running. I was Easy. Chris just repeated what you said. Spencer repeated what Chris said at the beginning, so I was going to continue to do the same. Back to the boys. Let's go.
I got you. That's terrible. I have a question for you guys because I heard it all week, and I don't necessarily know if people were like putting in context the injuries by saying this, but like, after the Sunday night game, you're like, oh, we're going to see that matchup again. Oh, are the Rams making the playoffs again this year after all those injuries? I mean, that'd be crazy, right?
That would be crazy.
To the NFC, at least like a situation where we're seeing them again.
I'd have to see their schedule, but I know they play the Niners twice, and I know they play the Cardinals twice and the Seahawks twice.
Yeah,
they could be last in that division if they don't get healthy fast.
Yeah, and that could be a sneaky team that goes on and makes a move at the deadline. You're paying Stafford all this money to go win games, so you don't want to waste the rest of it. I mean, obviously you want a Super Bowl with them, but you have them for a couple more years. They might go out and get someone at the deadline, a bigger name. They play in LA, big market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to go for it, definitely.
You're not paying them all this money to just lose.
Yeah.
Or not, you know. Because, I mean, I get everything we had to say about John last week, but, like, you don't come along John's quite often. And while you have one, capitalize on it.
Yeah.
You know? I'm with you on that one.
I wouldn't be surprised if they traded for a tackle or something like that.
Yeah, probably going to have to, honestly. Tommy Case is the Rams.
Trade you Taylor Decker for Puka Nacua straight up. Just kidding, Taylor Decker. I love you, but I would definitely do that.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Keep Jared Goff straight up.
That's good. That's a good bar.
That's a good point.
I see what we did
for sure.
Yeah. It took me a minute to process. Keep Jared Goff straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah, I don't really have any trade targets right now on my mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I was joking. We're not trading anybody yet.
I know the Rams are winning out, brother. Not with those injuries.
Yeah, the Rams need to trade for a tackle for sure. They definitely need. Note Boom. That's going to be a no for me, Boom. Like, no thanks on that guy. I don't even remember the other guy's name, 61. He was getting his ass tore up all game. So
Hutchinson put on a clinic.
If they want, and Stafford is old.
There was a no-call
He
trip,
has
too.
dealt with injuries in the past. You can't do that same game plan every week. Stafford will get tired. His shoulder will get injured.
He got to get his ankle tanked up.
Yeah,
during
like
that
he
game.
can't run around like that every game.
Had a
And
glove
if you-
on his hand?
And if you can't run him around like that, he's going to get killed in the pocket. So they're definitely going to need somebody in there. But we still got 2 minutes.
Do
No,
we?
we don't.
No, we don't.
We do got to go to break. Planet
Well, high as
Fitness.
hell.
42 is the first break. 5:42. Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can work out.
4:38.
Yeah, I know. That's what the first one's 5:42. This one's 6:38.
Nice. What's the next one?
So
Planet Fitness is the next one. Go there and get your workout in. Tons of equipment, full body workout in 30 minutes and 30-minute circuit. All memberships include fitness training, and you get the use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, only if you upgrade to the Black Card. Find it at a Planet Fitness near you, or go to planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. And let me tell you about the watch party and the post-game show, both live from Hayes Social every week, presented by Sabbath Coffee, Soroki's, and 1800 Tequila. New Holland Brewing Company sponsors the post-game show. We're going to have Soroki's first downs. We're going to have New Holland touchdowns. It's going to be a great time. Come out and join us at Hayes Social. Woodward Sports is doing Lion season better than anybody in the state.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
You guys tired of the same old Detroit sports merch? Head on over to woodwardsports.com. Click the shop tab there. Get yourself some brand new
Shannon
merch.
Sharp merch. Love
They
it.
got hoodies. They got hoodies, tees, hats, all that guaranteed turn heads. So
Uncle
head
Freaky.
on over to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab there.
Honestly, we should
Get
make
yourself
an Uncle
the
Freaky
ultimate
shirt.
Detroit swag.
Can we play that video, please?
No, we cannot
No.
play that video.
And why would you want
Why,
to?
yeah, it's nothing but just
Bro,
moaning.
the gorilla
You
noises
just-
are crazy, bro. Like, I'm telling. Maybe it's AI. No, it was actually
not
live.
AI. It was
Yeah.
his Instagram.
Crazy work. It's crazy.
Did you see him post like, my Instagram got hacked?
Yeah, bro. No, we could tell.
Come on,
Yeah.
Bro, beating up.
Just say
He was off them Hennies and Yak.
for sure, but it was like
Miles and Yak.
It was like 4 p.m. He's rich.
He's
He can do
retired
that.
and rich. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Well, he's not
Um,
retired, but
What was I about to say? Oh, I meant to get this in during the intro.
yeah, it was fresh after first take, dude. He probably got home,
Had a little something,
ripped a
waiting at
mild,
the crib.
had a couple glasses of Yak, and tore that up.
Wonder if she's hot. She sounded younger.
Wonder if she's hot. He's a
sure.
multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Of course she's hot. You think he's banging a Warren 6? Not a chance, dude. What?
Warren's got some buttes.
Warren's got some, dude. Warren's third biggest city in Michigan.
All the trailer ones out of Warren hot.
There's some hot there's some trailer.
Warren's produced some hot
There's some
trailers.
trailer gold in Warren
I
for
swear
sure.
there is,
You
dog.
could go dive into a trailer and find you a gem for sure.
Absolutely.
I've wrestled in a couple Warren trailers. I've been in those streets before.
Called me a few myself. I ain't gonna lie
Yep.
to you. That Papas weren't too proud of it, but you know I had to do what I did.
Hey, you gotta do what you do, man.
You know?
The best part is sending a picture of them to your boys in the double wide. Like, no way.
Yeah. Oh, you got her too?
Yeah.
You caught a riot shoot? Caught a rat-a-tat.
Most of them are rat-a-tats.
They are rat-a-tats.
For sure.
All right.
They got the
That's-
tattoos.
That's a Roseville.
Yeah.
That's Roseville,
Oh, yeah.
too.
Right above the...
Yeah.
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 A little tramp stamp.
Little backside
little back
tattoo.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Infinity sign on the finger.
All day.
Oh, yeah.
Or the rose on the wrist.
Rose on the wrist. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the first child's name somewhere over there.
Yep. Oh, for sure. The date of their first child.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just ran out of space. 'Cause
Yeah.
can't put 6 tattoos in the same place. Let's make it 7 tonight. All right, football.
Real quick, because this tweet fucking blew up, and that's why I can't find Tommy K. If he's non-trolling me, I can't find Tommy K's tweet. I posted a picture of Kevin Zeitler from the side. The man looks exactly like Dan Campbell.
Yeah, I said this.
Oh, it's interesting.
I said this on a show a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, this is the photographic evidence.
Yeah.
Look at this picture.
Yeah.
This is insane. I didn't send this?
Nope.
I'll send it right now.
Nice. You did send the Aaron Rodgers one. Do you want to send that one?
Yeah, that one's pretty funny. Yeah, so this is Aaron Rodgers' throwing chart from Monday Night Football. it's all. I wish I grabbed the side by side of this Campbell Zeitler thing. Is it too?
Oh my God!
You saw it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now as I'm bringing it in.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
What is our thumbnail?
Here we go.
Dan Campbell on a pirate ship playing the Bucks. I don't know. Noah forgot until like the last 3 minutes. I was like, just do something funny with Dan Campbell. Bro. Yeah.
Come on.
It looks like me and Dan Campbell had a baby.
Why you throw? Yeah. I said, why you throwing yourself in there?
Until you see it though.
Oh yeah, because you.
Spencer was a kid when he said he got one of them little bastards running around.
Think it's Dan Campbell's bastard?
Could be.
I mean, he's a big boy.
If he's from Texas, I would say yes.
Dan Campbell should be him for Halloween.
They should be each other for Halloween.
They should. But with Dan Campbell, you put on like a fucking Wendy's headset and you're good to go.
What? Why Wendy's?
Applebee's.
Applebee's headset. There you go. That's what I meant to say.
No, he could dress up in like Dan Campbell's like jersey.
Okay.
And like put
Some
a
long
wig,
hair?
put a wig on,
Yeah.
cut the beard.
Campbell's wears a fat suit. Oh, disrespect.
Ooh, dude.
Look at me in the delivery room. Ooh, I love football.
I play right guard.
I gave up the sack to Bryce Young. He's just like mad disrespectful as shit.
Yeah, he sees our fat asses doing this.
No, Dan Campbell's him. He's mad disrespectful about it. I'm Kevin Zeitler.
I was injured all preseason. Oh man.
Kevin says, I don't get it, man.
Zeitler's like, bro.
My wife's ugly as shit. Saying like wild disrespectful shit.
I'm the reason my parents got a divorce.
Oh. Kevin Zeitler's crying in his Dan Campbell wig.
He's like,
an Applebee's headset.
Yeah, coach, good one, coach.
So funny, man.
Oh, dude, that would be a good skit.
Oh, okay. Caleb, save us, please. Tigers.
We got 2 minutes.
We got 2
To
minutes.
confirm, Kevin Zeitler is from Wisconsin. Campbell's from Texas.
Okay. Yeah, did Campbell ever play in Green Bay?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we got to do a deep dive.
He
I'll start
definitely
calling
did.
his mistresses.
Oh, no.
Probably when he's on the Cowboys.
Whoa, Dan Campbell visited Green Bay twice a year when he played for the Detroit Lions.
Big M says 1-0 Tigers, green solo homer.
Shut the front door.
The boys are out. We're going to break.
Let's
We're
go.
talking Tigers coming back.
Let's go.
Tell us about boys and girls.
Yeah, we better
Boys
not.
and Girls Club.
Oh, I'm Kevin
Boys and Girls
Zeitler.
Club. Join the best youth football league in Metro Detroit. The Boys and Girls Club offers 6 exciting teams for youth ages 5 to 14. Those teams are in the locations of Detroit, Belleville, Highland Park, and East Point. All coaches are trained, certified, and undergo background checks. You can register for football or cheer at bgcsm.org. And equipment, meals, and transportation are included with the chance to play the championship at Ford Field for just $175 per child. Put the youth back at youth sports with BGCSM 3C Sports.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At Planet Fitness, you can get everything you need for just $1 down.
Try out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Hey, y'all better get on these free fitness training sessions from Planet Fitness.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
Join Planet Fitness today and get everything you need for just $1 down. $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, July 18th.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go. Identity theft is not a joke, Coach Campbell. Did you know Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts? Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. I'm literally crying right now. You can call them anytime, day or night. No Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security is their technology has been proven to work, and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you. All right, one segment left. The boys are back. Tigers are red hot. They're already up 2-0. Riley Green had a solo homer. Everybody in chat saying 2-0. So I love it. Tigers, who's on the tit? Is it Scooble?
No, it's Mize.
Scooble's tomorrow. Mize on the tit? Let's go. Come on, Casey. Don't let me down.
Everyone got faith in Mize again?
No. Very nervous. But I'm
3-0.
3-0. Look out.
What's going on?
RBI Torkelson single. Let's go.
Carp tripled the right, Torque singled.
You fucking scored to see it. Young gun score. Is it still the first inning?
Yes, 3-0.
Who's on the tip for the Rockies?
Some bum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Light his ass
yeah.
up. Light his ass up. I love it. 3-0. Torkelson's looked good since he came back. Parker Meadows, they're like 29-8 in the past like
record.
3 months with Parker Meadows
That's
in the lineup.
July call-up.
Yeah, it's just insane, man. I love it. Tigers are back. We're playing meaningful games in September.
Hell yeah. And I looked earlier. They were plus 790 to make the playoffs before this game. Last week, plus 1,200.
Love that.
They scared.
Love that.
They are scared. And the Twins, I got the Angels tonight, which they suck, but so do the Twins right now. Let's be honest. The Twins suck right now. Tigers just got to keep taking care of business. You keep winning games. You split with the Orioles and the...
We need the Twins.
We got one other. I think it's the Rays.
We play the Orioles, the Rays, the White Sox, and the Orioles again.
No, we got the Royals in there.
Got to sweep the Rays. Got to sweep the White Sox. Split with the Orioles. Give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, split with the Orioles and the Royals.
And you got to hope the Orioles beat up on the Twins because they also play them.
Yeah.
As
We
well.
need Bobby Wood Jr. to be the man against. We just need the Twins to keep it because we're not catching the Royals.
2 things in
We're
life
like
I know.
6 games back of the Royals.
It's the Twins right now.
We're 3 games back of the Twin. I think 6 of the Royals and then 9 of the Orioles. We're not catching the Royals or the Orioles, but we could catch the Twins if they keep losing.
Yeah, and there's technically 4 games
Gotta
back
sweep the
because they
Rockies.
have the tiebreaker over us.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
is
You
bullshit
need
that
to
there's
be-
not a 163rd game anymore.
Yeah, you need to be better than them. You need to have a better record than them if you're going to make it. So,
How about last night, boys? Parker Meadows, leadoff bomb, 11-0 win, Kader Montero, and then we won't be on air until, we have 2 games. There's a day game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, by the way this is looking, chalk it up, you know.
All right, relax, Nick.
All
Knock
right.
on wood right now.
The Tigers aren't losing the rest of the season, damn it, all right?
Knock on wood right now.
All right, where is it? All right.
And the thing,
All right, I'm rock solid. I'm rock solid right now. The Tigers are up 3-0. Let's go. 1.5. All right, we're going to walk in tomorrow.
Knock on wood. You jinxed them.
Jesus Christ, I don't
Do
believe in
it.
that bullshit. There's no fucking wood.
The wall right next to you. It counts.
It's drywall. That ain't wood. Come on.
There's wood in there somewhere.
Tigers could be 1.5 games back going into the show tomorrow. And if it is,
I'm thinking about the Tigers right now. I'm not worried about tomorrow. You got to win this game. You are up 3-0 already in the first inning. Mize, go in there and be the pick that I thought you were when I bought your jersey. Like go out there and make it a good game. Keep it close at the very least. Give the boys a chance. I'm nervous for Casey Mize, but you got to win this game. You're already up 3-0. You got to win this game. Wait, what? No fucking way.
What?
Oh, okay, he was just saying Sweeney 3-run shot question mark. Men on first and second. Trey Sweeney up to bat. Tigers minus 1,200 money line live. Oh man,
Caleb, I'd
With the
like you
house
take
on
the
it.
stand and call every motherfucker that wanted to trade Tariq Skubal.
Yeah, well, I mean when it was happening, I was newer here when it was happening. I didn't want to say this directly, but that was like the dumbest conversation that could have been had ever about trading a guy like Tariq Skubal. Look at us now. The Flaherty one that had to happen. You have to trade Flaherty.
Yes.
But Skubal, I mean, I wonder how those people are feeling right now. But back to yesterday's game. I said a couple weeks ago that Kyler Montero and Parker Meadows were the two key players to the Tigers' success down the stretch. Parker Meadows, couple hits yesterday, including a leadoff homer to give us the lead. And then Kyler Montero, I mean, where did that come from?
Dude, best performance of his career.
Where did that come from? Those are
could be the best pitching performance from a Tigers this year.
Yes, absolutely.
Including Tariq Skubal.
A complete game shutout in 97
Minimum
pitches of
batters
Maddox.
faced.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And obviously we're not expecting that every start, but that's so huge when you could get good starts out of Kyler Montero. It's ginormous.
Needed that for sure. We need to keep that streak alive. Have Mize pitch a gem today, right into Skubal tomorrow.
Yes.
Kyler Montero, that was a huge performance from the kid. You love to see that. Very efficient, obviously. 97 pitches, right?
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
With even after dealing Flaherty and Maeda being the worst pitcher in baseball, you look at this rotation fully healthy right now. It's not too bad if Mize can be good. You got Skubal, Montero, Olsen, Madden, who's been good. Ty Madden has been good for this team. He has came out of the bullpen a couple times, but he started and was good. And then who am I forgetting? Montero. I mean, that's a good rotation you got there. And with the way this bullpen's pitching, it's been the best pitching staff in baseball for the past month or so. Dude, I'm telling you, I said they're going to make the playoffs. I genuinely believe that. I think we have like a 9.8% chance. It feels way bigger than that. We're the only team that's playing good right now.
Yeah.
We're the only team.
I said it on B2E today. I'm going to double down on it. Chris Fetter is the most important coach in sports. Any sport at all. Chris Fetter is the most important coach. What he's doing with this pitching staff, since the trade deadline, he's had 1.5 starters. One of them, he turned into the best pitcher in baseball.
Trey Sweeney, 3-1 bomb, baby. Come on. Come on.
Easy. What are you saying about a jinx?
Tigers are so bad.
Let's go.
You knocked on wood. You knocked on wood, so it wasn't a jinx.
Let's go.
Tigers 3-run bomb. Trey Sweeney, 6-0 in the first inning.
It's real. I'm telling everyone, it's real. We are making the playoffs this season.
Hey, Ben Verlander, eat a dick. I thought these guys sucked. Trey Sweeney, right in your mouth.
Dog. Yeah, we upgraded. We sold at the deadline and got better because we're not playing Baez. We're playing Trey effing Sweeney. 4th home run. I believe it's his 13th RBI.
Tommy
Let's
K.
go.
Shout out Tommy K.
Shout out Tommy K. He called that for sure.
Yeah, shout out. And everybody yelling at us about the Skubal trade. Let's not just think about it. Would have been a historical haul. Yes, we're happy that the Tigers are contending right now.
Nick,
and revisionist history. Yeah, obviously, you're not expecting. We were just going to lose 90 games after this. They're going on a historical effing run.
It was
everyone's
yelling at it.
everyone's taking victory laps. Oh, you guys all should have said we should have traded Skubal.
Say who said it. It was Caleb who said it. Stand on business. Say him. Don't say
I literally
you guys.
never said we should trade him.
No, he's saying you shouldn't be taking a victory lap saying we did it. We shouldn't.
I'm
trade
absolutely taking a victory
Exactly.
lap.
Go ahead.
I there was people. Nick,
I'm saying
you were one of them.
If you would have gotten the historical haul.
Well, now we're in a
of, like,
playoff race with the best pitcher in baseball. I'm totally okay with that.
Okay, are you talking out of both sides of your mouth then? Or Jack Flaherty, do you wish we would have had him?
No, because that's
No, he
totally
said you
different.
gotta trade Jack Flaherty.
Yeah, you have to. That was the plan from day one with Flaherty. I don't care what Ben Verlander's saying about, Flaherty would have came back. He liked it there. That wasn't the plan. We could bring him back next year.
still can, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan to keep him there. Like, keep him here. It just was never in the cards.
I would have never traded him if it wasn't for 3 of the top 10 prospects in all of baseball who are all projected to be superstars. Let's just have that clear,
Well, we
which
got
they
a
were not
superstar
doing.
right
Let's
now.
go.
Tariq Skubal and Trey
And I'm
Sweeney.
fucking thrilled, and that's
3-run
all I
bomb.
ever wanted was for this team to be good. So
Yes.
to anybody in the world that thinks that I do not want this team to be good is a fucking insane.
Well, we said that.
Nick's a hater, bro.
Just making sure. Let me talk.
Caleb said your mustache is weak too.
I did not say
He
that.
did say your
did
beard
say
game's
that.
weak.
Yeah, he said
Shout
your
out to
beard's
Byrne. He
weird.
said, "Take that stolen valor, Ben Verlander. You bum. You bum. Your brother was the star, not you." He's been real quiet on Twitter recently. Trey Sweeney, head and shoulders the best shortstop we've had on this team all year. But it was a bad trade. These guys are bums.
Best
You
3 years.
said call me back when they're doing it in the majors. Well, guess what? He's doing it in the majors. 3-run bomb, playoff race, starting shortstop. He's hitting like 240. He's got over 700 OPS. Where you at, Ben?
What's the rest of the schedule? What's the series after this?
Orioles.
Orioles this weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday.
That's why we gotta celebrate now.
God damn
But
you
that'll do it
guys.
for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Smash the like button. For Easy, for Nick, for Caleb, for Chris, I'm Spencer. We're the Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.